Okay, we are live, and we are starting the second finalist of the fantasies in our ongoing quest to play the first 10 Final Fantasies.
Yeah.
And now we're at number 2. So let's start a new game. These ones have default names, and
Yep.
as long as the game has names for them, I'm happy with that. Although this one's just a guy.
Yeah, he's Guy.
How's it go, Tiny? Final Fantasy II Electric Fantaloo? Yes. Alright. So, yep. Default names are A-okay with me. A long-lived peace. I was gonna say this. Oh, look how peaceful everything is with all of their peace and such.
Yeah.
Is that an end? Oh, well, never mind. I take it back. Burn it all down.
As usual, an emperor decided to just ruin everyone's lives for no good reason.
There's a great reason. It was funny. And world conquest and stuff. Also, how's it going, Lever Shot? Scott, make sure to pet the meow.
Yep. This guy here is the best character for reasons you'll understand later.
Look, I don't remember a lot about this game. I believe that is the character that I do remember. For reasons. Left with little choice, the rebels withdrew. Man, the text scroll in this opening sequence is quite brisk.
Yeah.
4 youths from Flynn also found themselves fleeing from the Imperial forces. They lost their parents at the hands of the Empire. But their escape wasn't over. Just immediate, alright, do a fight now.
Yep. You'll be perfectly fine.
I don't have any items I could use in battle. I don't have any magic. So hit attack for a while.
Yeah. Well, not for very long.
What are you talking about? We're going to be fine. Hold on.
Yep.
Hold on. Don't worry. No, lulling them into a false sense of security.
There's not much of a for a while.
Bearman came in to say, have a great game, don't die, and we immediately died.
Yep.
Will he live? Well, no, we just died.
The response is just no. End credits.
Well, good game, everybody. On to number 3. Such a strong life force was in him. He should regain consciousness soon. Found him like this on the escape from Finn, fallen from terrible wounds. The time we brought him here, I fear it was already too late. His life is not in danger. This sigil will strengthen his life force. We should let him rest now. Yeah, okay. Best be off to the meeting. I imagine they're already waiting for us. If the Empire is allowed to complete the dreadnought they're building in Bafsk, their attack will begin in earnest. Cannot sit idly by and watch. We must act. Okay, bye.
No idling.
Just face down in a room. Where am I? Leon! Buff Max, thank you for the follow. Maria! Guy! I want to believe that he has a different name, you just can't remember it. Just other guy!
No one remembers his name, he's just Guy.
Where are you? Also, speaking protagonist, what the hell is this?
I know, right?
Farian, you're alive. I thought you'd... Yeah, I'm fine. You seem alright too, guy. Oh, wait, where's Leon? He went off to Raccoon City. I see. How's it going, Phoenix? How's it going, surfing? How's everybody doing? Don't worry, I'm sure it'll be okay. They get slurped into my consciousness. All right. This is a sweet kingdom because all of these knights have cowboy hats, and I'm kind of okay with the look.
Yep, that's what the Rebel Army looks like. And they have sweet purple capes too, so we can both get behind it.
You
in
know
equal
what?
measure.
Yeah, I'm down. These guys are cool. You've regained your strength. Very good. Your life force is strong indeed. It was you who saved us, wasn't it? Thank you. Forgive me, Your Highness. There's something I must ask of you. Please let us join the Rebel Army. Could never allow such a thing. You guys are scrubs. You know nothing of battle. I'm going to be throwing your lives away. You should return to your homes. We have no homes. The Imperials attacked, and our parents, they went off to get milk and cigarettes and never returned. Truly sorry, but that changes nothing. I cannot permit you to join our army. If you've nowhere else to go, you're welcome to stay at Altair. If you know our password, you should be able to live here well enough. The password is Wild Rose. Remember it well. Ask,
Yeah, so
learn, key items, and exit.
Yeah, so it's a whole thing in this game is that keywords form the basis for the conversations in the story. So you can learn any keyword lit up in red, and then you'll have it to ask important characters.
We've learned Wild Rose. Now we will ask Wild Rose. The Wild Rose is the insignia of the Kingdom of Fynn. Represents our hope for a flourishing future of strength and beauty. What will become of Fynn now? Whether the Empire's captives suffer there in confinement even as we speak. Your brother Leon is missing, is he not? It's possible that he's being held in Fynn as well. But Fynn is far too dangerous to travel to now. The Emperor's beasts still stalk the streets. Getting interest in the city will not be easy. The man at the right is Minwu, the white wizard who will tend to your wounds. Speak with him before you leave. He may be of some assistance. Alright, later. Just in case, here are buttons. Oh, I can set the default speed to run? Oh. That's the good sauce right there. I'll never press a run button ever again. I see your destiny clearly. The future it holds seems closely entwined with my own. You'll first begin journeying to Fynn, and then as your first step towards realizing your fate. Alright, so if he doesn't say a key thing, I can't learn it. That makes sense.
Yeah, you'll know when there's something to learn, because it'll make the sound and it'll be lit up in red.
You've wasted no time using the password. Heed well the information it will bring you. You can learn much of value by listening. I'll give you one more bit of advice before you depart for Fynn. Those who have fallen in battle can be revived at a sanctuary. Should one of you fall before you reach Fynn, go without hesitation to the nearest sanctuary. And then... Port of Falloon lies not far east of here. A lake separates us, so you won't be able to reach the town without a canoe. It wasn't in red, but it was in green. Heading to Fynn, it's not my place to tell you what to do, but I'd reconsider if I were you. It's a dangerous place to be, you see. The city's crawling with the Empire's monsters. To the north lies a small village called Gatria. Judging by the look on you, you'd be lucky to make it that far. Before you go anywhere, I suggest you visit the room with the sigil that just saved your life. There you'll find people who can teach you a thing or two about adventuring. You're gonna need all the advice you could spare. Wow. Alright. It's rude, but okay. So... Now if we go back in here... Oh, geez, there's so many people in here now. Where were you when I was face down in the dirt a second ago?
Hiding.
Should I tell you about chests? No. Is this all very basic information?
Mostly, yeah.
Perfect. I have my own old man wizard for that. Hi, Scott.
Hey. Not that old.
Oh, I see treasure. I'm gonna get treasure. It was a potion.
Yeah.
I see more treasure, but it won't let me pick it up.
Yeah.
Just held a fled here when Fynn was sacked. She's doing a remarkable job leading the rebel army while His Majesty recovers. Gordon, the Prince of Kashoon, is hiding out here in Altair. I don't know what happened, but something's made him lose faith in himself. Let's see. What's the first Final Fantasy where they start hiding stuff in random like barrels and things?
Thankfully, it's not this one. I believe it was 4 that started that, but I don't remember for sure if 3 did or not.
An arrow struck him in the knee during battle, meaning that he can no longer be an adventurer. He really has grown old. Daughter Hilda now serves as regent. You should speak with her. I did.
Yeah, we already did.
Okay. Alright. Oh, I want to read someone's diary. Dang. Alright, so I think it's just time to leave?
Pretty much. You can go out into the town proper and do some things.
Like how they just let you walk up to the already injured king? Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
Look,
think about it too much.
You were nearly killed by Empire soldiers. You clearly can't be spies.
Alright, this guy's out of uniform. He doesn't have his hat on. Oh, it's Paul, the greatest thief in all the world!
Yeah.
Yet to invent loot I can't burgle or steal. The Imperial coffers kept my purse fat with gil lately. Well, he's a thief. I should give him the password.
Yes.
I never steal from the rebels. You can be sure of that. My home was in Fynn, too. Can't go home now that the Empire's occupied the city. Alright, well, get a hat. Steal one, if you have to. Alright. I didn't check to see how much money we have. We have 400 gil. Oof. Also, the portraits are... But the portraits are. Okay. Defense, evasion, and magic interference.
Yeah, so magic interference isn't something you really have to worry about too much. It sounds worse than it is, because it does affect your ability to cast magic, but only in a... Like, it affects your magic accuracy, but not your magic potency. So it's really something you only need to worry about, like, late game.
The buckler has a lot of it.
Yes, just having a shield by itself pretty much guarantees that you're not going to have to worry about magic interference, because it's all or nothing at that point.
And Tiny, I do think that is a colorful helmet or head wrapping. I don't think it's his clown hair.
Yeah, it's like a hat/head wrap.
Alright, so we have a spare buckler, and Maria's probably going to be very castery, and Guy is going to be very bucklery. So I think he can have the extra buckler I already have. So we can just get like leather caps for everybody and leather gloves for everybody.
Keep in mind, there's also a weapon shop and a magic shop.
All right. Well. Oh, also there's the extra broadsword. Oh, equipping the buckler lowers my attack.
Yeah, so there's a lot of flexibility in terms of how you equip your characters in this game. Notice that for the left hand, you do also have the option of the broadsword. Try putting it on. Hey, look, you can dual wield by default.
Interesting.
And you can dual wield the same weapon type or different weapon types. There are pros and cons. But if you have two different weapon types, you will level them both up at the same time.
Alright, well, I think Guy is going to be my guy. He started with an axe, so he already won me over. Maria with the bow, I'm guessing she's not here for bow attacks, considering her attack is 3. I mean, but she could be. She could learn how to bow.
Yeah, technically any character can do anything, but if you look at their base stats, they do kind of have base stats that lean toward one or the other. Firion is pretty well balanced across the board. And then Maria is physically weak but magically strong and
has
fast.
That agility.
And then Guy is physically strong but slow.
Perfect. Well, how's it going, Joe? How's it going, Jonathan? Joe giving me condolences for playing Final Fantasy 2.
I love this game.
Dual-wield bows. Could you dual-wield bows if I got another
No.
bow? Okay.
No, bows do require both hands, so that's like the one exception.
Okay, so we have 2 of these already. That's fine. And then when it comes to Maria, like, theoretically I can switch her up with something else, but I don't know if I care to. Wow, don't you have the sword on? Why is this knife saying that it's going to... Is it because it's trying to replace the shield with it?
It's basically assuming that you would put the knife in the offhand instead of the shield.
Interesting.
Which I could do. But yeah, I'll take Furion as my character, and as my character, give me that javelin.
I knew it was coming, so I was just like, all right, yeah.
It's like, if spears are actually an option, I gotta use spears, because let's be honest, spears aren't always an option in RPGs.
Correct. All right.
Yeah, I'll stick with spear and shield. That's how I do.
Okay, so the formation is just forwards or backwards. Can I not adjust order in this game?
No, because it doesn't, the attack priority isn't present in this game.
Okay. And then, I guess before I go back to the armor thing, I do see spells over here.
Joe, you can tell me offensive magic isn't very useful all day, and I'll still use it. You're not wrong, but I'll still use it.
So, am I buying you a Thunder Tome?
Yeah, I would like to eventually have both Cure and Thunder, but Gil is short right now, so I'll take one or the other if you're willing to give me one.
I'm buying both, but I want one to go to Maria. And I presume, if given the choice, you're going to take the Thunder Tome.
Then yeah, I'll take Thunder for now, and I'll just get Cure later.
Now, how do I utilize
You just go to your items, and then use the tome on the character you want to learn it.
Okay, that's easy enough. Alright. So now we have an extra leather armor, which...
Yeah, she can put that on. It's just better. I mean, mostly.
Yeah.
Like, she does technically lose some evasion, but the defense is worth it.
But she gains attack by putting on this buckler.
Only because the bow attack is technically weak in terms of raw power, and so it's considering her bare hand to be more
just
potent.
She can punch harder than she shoots.
And admittedly, barehanded combat is actually pretty good in this game. The first time I played through this, I had Guy go full monk in heavy armor, and he hit like a truck.
Okay. That said, she's going to be in the back row, so... Is there a difference in physical attacks when it comes to...
Yes.
So,
anything other than bows are... Yeah, any melee weapons are cut in half, but bows are not melee. It's perfect that way.
So she's fine the way she is. And now with my 70, I have maybe a couple things I can sell, but there was like maybe 1 or 2 things I can buy. Let's see. You're no longer using your broadsword. We have a spare buckler, and then clothes. Which, definitely sell the clothes. Honestly, yeah, I'm just gonna go wild. So we can buy. Do I just buy 3 leather caps and not worry about the leather gloves, because the leather gloves are technically worse than the leather caps?
I mean, the leather gloves are exactly the same except cheaper.
Well, but they have more magic interference, so it's technically...
It's irrelevant. So
Alright.
the way magic interference works, the short version, is that it basically your caster primary stat is reduced by your magical interference value. And since our primary caster stats are 10 at this point, or 15 at the most, then once you have 10 or 15 magical interference, the rest of it doesn't matter. So unless you plan on basically having 0 magical interference, there's no difference between 10 or 100 or 500.
All I'm hearing is that magic is bad and dumb, and we should interfere with it a lot. That's basically what you said, right? Like, if you break it down to its constituent parts.
Totally.
Perfect. Shield means you attack with just one hand. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're doing barehanded, you ideally want to have no shield if you want maximum damage, but having a shield on is fine. It just cuts down your number of hits.
So I'm presuming we're going north, because I heard there's a town up here somewhere.
Yep, there's a village to the north.
All right, our first battle in this game that's not a scripted one, and it's things that are going to eat my legs.
Yeah, that's generally how it goes, you know.
So, do you want to...
Get on the thunder!
Okay.
Just cause.
Do you want to do all enemies? Because I could...
Single target.
Okay.
AoE offensive magic is unfortunately very weak in this game, so unless you're hitting a vulnerability, it's generally not worth it. Because it splits it like... I think it's like 1/8 the potency.
Now, do you want to just keep doing it until you run out of MP? Because from what I understand in this game, the more you use a thing, the better that thing gets.
Yep, and also using my MP means that I will be more likely to be able to gain more MP.
And then there's stuff like that. I wonder for this game if I should move my my face somewhere else. We'll try down here. I don't know if that's going to be better or not, but we'll try it. I don't want to put it to the right because that's where we are, the mini-map is and all that, but we'll try here. And then, yeah, I'll just have everyone do this for as long as they can. Alright. We're leveling up stuff already. And by we, I mean not Scott.
Yeah, because I'm using my magic.
Maria's evasion went up. My evasion went up by, like, a lot, considering it started at 2%. It didn't start at 2%. I made it 2% with my actions. Am I going this way, or am I going just north through the forest?
Just north.
Oh, geez, there's airships!
Yeah.
Don't you want Maria to cast Cure, then, just to level it? Maybe, but no one's missing any hit points, so it still would feel bad. Also, just in the first town. Alright, nothing has improved. Although I could buy a second axe and just be the axe boy.
You can. We don't need that much more money for it.
I mean, I could just sell the broadsword that I would be giving up to double axe. Would that level up my weapons more efficiently, using 2 of the same?
I don't think it levels up faster. It just means that you're only dependent on that one skill.
Well, Zinthus says yes, but who knows? I'm gonna do it. More axe, more better. If you give me a choice between a sword and an axe, I'm choosing the axe every time. But by and large, I'm going to presume that most of the stuff around here is not any different, which does appear to be the case. Gatria and Altair haven't fallen into the clutches of the Empire yet, but once the Dreadnought is complete, nothing will be able to stop the Empire. Forces have occupied Castle Finn. The gates are drawn and no one can enter. With Imperial troops and monsters roaming the streets, the city isn't any better off. I just feel like I need to talk to somebody and exchange secret messages now that I know that that's a mechanic. Finn is just across the lake, see? Well, I feel like I've exhausted talking to everybody here. Just about. Wow. No! I've been injured. Whew. Those axes are really starting to axe. Also, I can't help but notice, is that gil per enemy?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, it shows you each enemy's individual drop, and each monster has their own drop table, including how much gil they can potentially give. So when you get items from a monster, it's instead of gil. Gil is not a separate thing.
Okay. So if 2 shields are equipped, only 1 attack will be made as well, and it will count as an unarmed attack in the Pixel Remaster. So 2 shields is the same as 1 shield. Look, Scott, if you wanted to give up the ways of the javelin, you could be Shield Boy.
I could be. I won't, though.
I won't. Just know that I could. Ah, the axes have leveled.
Oh, there's my MP growth.
Perfect. Oh, geez. I accidentally skipped what Maria got, but I got more strength.
Maria got HP and stamina as well as strength, which is good.
Okay. Am I going up or down from here? Because I'm quickly approaching
Up.
ocean.
And then to the right.
And I see a little square on the map. I presume that's where I'm heading.
Also, this fight, I actually want to cast Thunder on myself.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Look, it's important. Oh, it hurts so good. Maybe a little more than I thought it would, but it's fine. Now I'll attack the Hornet and not myself.
Oh, I missed the other axe. I'm a fool.
Yay! HP and stamina.
MP magic.
That's good.
I'm willing to bet that those two things were related. Scott owning himself in the face and Scott getting more hit points.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Now,
And if you don't do it, you don't get very many hit points.
do you get XP for cast out of combat?
You get spell XP, yes. So her cure,
Okay.
that little XP bar, does go up every time she casts it, even out of combat.
Okay. Oh, we've been ambushed. Oh, I'm poisoned. I'm not prepared for
sure
this
are.
yet. Well, what would you like to do now, you psychopath?
I'll cast Thunder on myself one more time.
How dare you?
Look, I won't do it all the time, but right now I'm a weak widow baby.
Which one poisoned me? Was it the leg eater or the hornet?
I think it was the Hornet? Maybe?
How's it going, Chef?
Ow. I probably should cast it on the whole party, honestly.
Scott is an absolute menace.
It's
like-
for our own good.
I should be murdering everyone.
Alright, now I'll attack. I do also want to get some Spear and Shield XP. That's why.
You need it.
Yep.
God, you poisoned me again.
Yay, Thunder leveled up.
Alright, and Axe leveled up. Maria got more MP, Magic and
Nice.
Spirit. I got more hit point and stamina and evasion.
And for reference, stamina affects how much max HP you gain when your max HP goes up, and
Okay.
magic is how much MP you gain when your max MP goes up.
Alright, then what would Spirit be in this game?
Spirit is your white magic potency stat.
Oh, and then
Intellect.
Intellect is specifically Black Magic?
Yes.
Interesting. Okay. God dang, their walls are too high.
Alright, let me... I just realized my HP didn't go up that last fight, even though I put myself in critical. What gives? Alright, let me cast Thunder on the party.
It costs 2 now. Or is it you
Yes.
have to?
It costs 2 now. Every
Ah,
time a spell
yes.
levels up, its cost increases as well.
You're like, this is leveled up. That means that I can harm us all now.
Yeah, I gotta spread it out so I don't
do-
kill myself.
Do I gamble and try to cure the party and hope that she goes second? Or do I just...
She has more agility, so that's probably not a good bet.
Alright. She just soloed somebody with her arrows.
You're welcome, everybody.
I'm so thankful for that. Thanks.
Now I'll just be attacking because I'm finally out of MP.
You poor thing.
You're like, thank goodness. Yay!
You can do things now.
Oh
Well,
yeah, that's what I wanted to see.
You got HPs and MPs and staminas and magic and evasion and magic defense.
Love it.
Maria got HP and stamina and agility and evasion and magic defense.
You're welcome.
I'm here. Alright.
Don't talk to that guy. Just so you know. Just don't.
It's just, we've heard the city's crawling with Imperial soldiers. We have to be careful. Make sure not to get too close. Even the game is like, don't talk to that guy.
Yeah, if you talk to any of these Imperial soldiers, they will murder the crap out of you. They are high-level enemies,
Well, that seems rude.
and they will just attack you.
Also, they're covering the inn, which is the place I wanted to go.
Yeah, you can't really do much here. That being said, I think you missed the person who mentions it, but there's like 1 or 2 random NPCs in the town that mention that you can go to the tavern here for reasons.
Okay.
So that's your objective.
How's it go, Cold Fire Search? Go outside, save, then punch a soldier. Hey, look at you being
Oh, yeah.
strong and stuff.
Sweet.
Look at Maria being MP and stuff. Look at Guy.
Guy is
Yep.
Guy.
It's Guy. Joe missed the last stream, which is where all the cool stuff happened. Oh, this guy's kind of blocking our way here. Maria's got spirit. Rah rah. Is there a way to get there without dealing with that soldier, or do I have to talk to that soldier?
You're talking about the tavern, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so you want to go up through the back alleys here, and then you
Okay.
can go around those trees in the fence.
I got one more cure in me.
Well, Chef, it's because the monsters and the soldiers are on the same side. They are all minions of the Empire, which has occupied the city.
Man, Guy is not messing around right now. Maria's also getting real castery, which is good.
Yeah, she's been very lucky with the MP ups.
Here we go. Get swole. But she's not going to be casting again for a little while because MP and such.
Are the monsters being paid fairly? Yeah, that's why they keep dropping us all this gil. Oh, hi, meow.
So, you know, Scott, I don't want to set myself up for long-term disappointment. When it comes to weapons, am I going to feasibly be able to stay an Axie Boy long-term?
Yes. Absolutely. The second time I played through this game, I did have Guy doing exactly what you're doing now, and it worked beautifully.
Alright, then I'm happy. I was afraid that you'd be like, well, the best items in the
No.
game are swords, because they're always swords, and I was going to be sad.
In fact, it's actually going to work in your favor in a very spectacular way, because it also it just so happens that the best axe in the game, if I'm remembering correctly, either the best axe or like a really, really good axe, you can actually get 2 of.
Oh, yeah, that suits me just fine.
Because I remember finding that and being like, oh, that works out great. Guy can just have 2 of this axe and just beat everything to death.
Bo leveled up. You got some hit points. Maria got some hit points and some strength and some evasion. Guy got some hit points. Alright, hit points are going up.
Yeah, so the hit point thing is actually one of the Pixel Remaster changes. Now, every time you survive 10 consecutive battles, you just get a max HP increase guaranteed. So it's not solely dependent on getting hurt. You'll always get more hit points.
But getting hurt does also get hit points.
It does also increase your stamina, which increases your hit point gain.
Okay.
So,
where do you think you're going? Customers aren't allowed behind the counter. Some peers are as ill-bred as they come.
hi, meow.
Wild Rose! You're with the rebels. You find a secret door in this wall. There's a wounded soldier back there. Go see if you can help him. What am I gonna do? Fed up with this place. You guys can take it from here. Don't let us down. Okay, bye!
Yes, Tiny. Meow is getting the pets. She came to visit me, and she is pet.
There's a wounded soldier, but there's also...
Yeah, you gotta loot him first.
Thanks for the potions, bub. You gonna turn me over to the Empire? At least have the decency to kill me first. I don't want them to take me alive. Roses. So you're rebel soldiers, are you? Holy crap, it's Scott!
Yeah. I'm a prince of Kashwan.
You didn't tell me that, Scott. Prince Scott, I heard that you died or something.
I did.
Well, dang.
I am, but not for much longer. I'm afraid I must ask a favor of you. There's something you must tell my brother, Gordon.
Do you have another brother, or has Joe not been forthright with his name?
That's his real name. He never wanted anyone to know, but it's come out here. Sorry, Joe. Gordon. Now everyone knows.
All right. Yeah, it's all come together now.
Sometimes I just call him Jordan, put the 2 together. Tell him I know he has great strength. He must learn to have more faith in in himself. I also have a message for the king.
This is how you know Scott's on his deathbed. He would never willingly say this about Joe.
Tell him the reason Finn fell so quickly is that Count Borgen betrayed us. He's been made a general in the Imperial Army. There's one more thing. Tell Hilda that I love her. No, don't deliver that last message.
I've decided I don't love her.
The confessions of a dying man, they would only bring her pain.
Tiny, does Becky know?
Well, Hilda is Becky's real name.
Oh. Okay. My brother Leon, have you heard of him?
I'm sorry, but I have not. I wish I could be of more help. Here, I want you to take my ring.
For a dying man, he got on his feet real quick.
Yeah. I'm sure it will be of use.
He throws it on the ground.
Maybe it's all this talking, but I've grown extremely tired. If you'll excuse me, I just need to rest. Just for a little while.
Well, we got his ring.
Yep. And just like that, the best character is dead.
And in true video game universe fashion, he just fades into dust.
Yep.
Is that ring equipment? Can I put it on?
No. I did like that in Record Keeper, Final Fantasy Record Keeper, they actually added Scott as a playable character. And I was like, oh man, I actually get to play as him.
And then he dies immediately.
But hey, at least he died a hero. He saved the others, giving them time to escape.
Alright, well, now I have your ring.
Yep.
And apparently someone in Gatria knows how to use it, so that's where I want to go. Is there anything else we can do here while all of the angries are angry?
No, there's nothing else you can do here.
Alright, well. Time to peace out. I haven't even left the walls yet!
I mean, you were encountering monsters in town. Why is this surprising?
It's not, but I still am mad about it. Alright. I hope this next town has an inn. I want to be able to cast again.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, I was still being very insistent on getting more pets.
Well, yeah, because you have hands and they're not petting 24/7, which...
Human hands were made for petting cat. I am now holding her.
We're not even leveling our stuff anymore.
Yeah, there's leveling up weapon skills and some of your stats is based on the rank of the monsters that you're fighting. Each monster has an inherent rank assigned to them, which it actually shows you in the bestiary in this game.
Okay.
It's not like a secret hidden number or anything, but that makes it so that you can't like level super high off of low level monsters.
Okay.
I wish my mic was sensitive enough to pick it up, but Meow is purring up a storm now that she's being held.
That sounds like cat things.
Yeah.
At least it's not perma-poison. That is something nice. I realized earlier that poison was not permanent.
Fun fact, there are 2 different poisons in this game, and one of them does persist after battle.
I don't like that one. 74 gil!
Yeah, it's actually based on your missing HP and MP values. So if you have MP left before you go to the inn, usually it's more efficient to use it up on cure to like bring up your HP.
Okay. Well, we were out of MP
didn't,
on the
but-
2 characters that care.
Yeah.
Okay. And now, with our newly acquired money, we can buy some more leather caps. And then everyone's got that, everyone's got that. You got that, and you're the only one that is using it. So... boom. Boom. Alright. Seems good. I can't help but notice that there's no spells or anything in here. Oh yeah, there's a pub just on the outskirts of Finn.
Yeah, so he's the one that tells you to go for the pub.
Now there's somebody around here that knows how to use this ring. Are they, like, in one of these buildings?
Honestly, I don't know why the item description says that, because as far as I know, there isn't anything in this town you can do with the ring.
Dang it! For once, I'm just like, I don't need Scott because the game tells me implicitly someone in this town knows how to use this ring.
It does say that, and I let you follow down that lead because I was curious if maybe an NPC does say something that I missed before, but yeah, no, as far as I know, you just bring it back to Altair. Altair.
Well, alright then, I guess I'm leaving. I'm mad about it. And then Altair was the one that's this way.
Yep. The Rebel headquarters.
Well, do you want to start blasting us again, or?
Yeah, I'll do a thunder on the party, you know, just for fun.
And then she'll wait to heal afterwards. Assuming an afterwards happens. It did not happen. Do I need to cross that river? I think I do. So, yeah. Ambushed! We're all gonna die. Ah, freaking poison. I had you targeting us, and then I went to autocast, and it automatically targeted the enemy. How dare you?
Yeah, it does do that, where between battles, it'll basically like shift to what it understands the default target to be. Same thing if you're like casting Cure, like if you're fighting undead enemies and you cast Cure on them, but then you hit auto battle, it'll change targets to the party.
Rude. All right, who wants this dang ring?
Well, who do you think?
The fellow with the weapon shop is a fine blacksmith, but something's bothering him. He doesn't want this ring.
No. You could try to show it to him, but...
Geezer Act is just a cover. My name's Tobal, and I'm the best darn blacksmith in the rebel army. Well, what do you think about this ring? Alright, bye.
If you go behind the rebel headquarters, Gordon's there. You can always show it to him. That is his brother, after all.
He probably doesn't want it. This frickin' guy. So, that sentence, he's not kidding. My brother Scott fell in battle. I abandoned my kingdom and fled here. Would you... That ring, it's my brother's. You really said all those things about me? You've asked to take up arms in the struggle? Afraid Hilda would turn me away, that I haven't even asked her. I've been stalling here. Just a spineless coward. Go ahead, laugh. I deserve it. There's learn, but there's no laugh.
Learn, laugh, ask.
Learn, laugh, love.
That's how that goes, right?
Yeah. Alright, well. Maybe we just... Let's go coffee now. Oh, that's just the... Are there any other spells that we wanted to look at while we were here? You wanted Cure some more.
Yeah.
So, we can do that.
And then if you want to give Maria an attack spell, you could.
Well, if you got Thunder, she'll go Blizzard because...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly,
ain't
that's
nobody
usually...
go to get fire.
I usually give Maria Blizzard, and then also give Guy Fire and Cure, but...
This guy ain't casting nothing. Okay. So now he is casting iron. Oh yeah, where was the the prominent building? It wasn't this, was it?
Right. Yeah, right
Oh,
there.
It was. Look, it's so big on the inside that I was like, that can't be it. Little did I know.
It's a TARDIS.
Thank you for the password once again. That ring belonged to Scott. Is he alive? Define alive. Gave this ring and Finn just before he lost the last of his strength. Did he say anything? He said he hated your guts so gosh darn much. Not a single word. Take this ring. No, you keep the ring. It suits a personage of courage. You've infiltrated Finn and returned to tell the tale. You've proven yourselves quite capable. It seemed I underestimated your strength. I would have that you lend that strength to our cause. Magical metal known as Mithril! And we need strong warriors if we are to obtain it. Mithril! Ask about Mithril! We lost Finn because we were ill-equipped. The Empire fought with weapons and armor made of Mithril. I've charged Joseph, a man living in Salamand, with the task of finding a source of Mithril. I do not know the cause, but we've been out of contact with him for some time now. Will you go to Minwu with Minwu to Solomon to look into this? Yeah, okay. Achievement unlocked. I've heard your Highness's words and I've waited here for you since. Waited here for me since. You're standing right next to her and we just talked.
Yeah, technically he's not.
Technically he's not wrong, but shut up. To reach Solomon, we must first pass through the port town of Paloom. Take my canoe and let us be on our way.
And just like that, you have a fourth party member and a canoe.
And more importantly, a canoe. Hooray!
You get it much quicker in this game than you do in one.
Yeah. Whew, he is,
Yeah, he is much stronger than we are. Look at that spirit stat and the magic stat.
And yet still horribly unskilled.
In weapons, yeah.
Oh, he's got stuff that I could steal, maybe.
The Copper Cuirass is very good. How rude.
See, she's in the back row. So it should go to me or you. You have one more defense than I do.
Yeah, I have a shield, so.
Yeah, that's very good.
Yep.
Look, I won't be mean. You can have my leather armor.
I won't be mean. You can have my old hand-me-down crap now that I stole your good stuff.
Exactly. How's it go, Dark Kudo? Am I even old enough to be allowed to play this game? Well, I am ancient. So yes, I think I am. Alright.
Could always buy him a buckler if you want to.
I suppose I could.
They're cheap.
could also get him gloves and a hat, but I feel like he's not going to be in the party forever. So...
Also, I would like to point out, you said he's unskilled because you looked at his weapon skills. You should look at his magic. Definitely unskilled.
Yeah. This guy don't know jack from squat. Yeah.
They're never permanent party members, so always steal their stuff. One, eventually they're permanent.
One day.
One of them is permanent. And two, don't steal their stuff, because in this version of the game, it automatically gives you all of their stuff back into your inventory when they leave. Admittedly, in the earlier versions of the game, it didn't. So you had to kind of know when they were leaving and then take their stuff before they left. Otherwise, they would take it with them. But this version doesn't do that. It just automatically unequips it.
Oh, look at you with your HP.
Oh, yeah. I like it. Always just steal their stuff and let them die. Well, that's horrible, so I expect it of you.
Alright. Oh, we've been ambushed. Ambush? Wait, those aren't bushes. But they came out of the bushes. Alright. Now we're getting some experience. Man, it's just, this whole world is topsy-turvy.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
See, this is the problem. He gets rewarded for this behavior.
Yes, it's wonderful.
Wait, is he doing Thunder 2 on his own team? I am! Because he's a lunatic.
Oh, look at that. So good. Even Minwu got hit points. It's perfect.
Alright, so I can swim through this lake now.
Yes.
Do I go to this town to my right?
Yeah, you can go to the east and get up that town.
That's a ship. Can I just... Wait.
You cannot
Oh,
take
I can walk onto that. That looked very Wally. Ah, yes, they did say that this was a port town, so... You folks wouldn't be looking to book passage on a ship, would you? For just 32 gil, we'll see you safely to Poft. Not yet. Bar hasn't attacked Paloom or Poft, at least not yet. Last time I talked to a pirate in a town, I got into a big fight, so I'm glad that didn't happen. I don't know if this point got brought up, but you can turn on a setting to get max HP increases roughly every 10 battles or so in the settings. Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's on by default.
Oh. Nothing new here. I'm going to presume there's going to be nothing new here. Ah, but I was wrong. That's what I get for presuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
That being said, we don't have much money, so...
Yeah, not much to sell either. Okay. So I can buy 1 to 2 things. Like 1 150 thing and 1 100 thing. So, Go boom. And I'll improve something of yours, Scott. Do you want to improve your shield, your helmet, your gloves?
The shield.
And then I figure I can give her that because the healer should have a decent thing. And then we just need to... We need to make more money. Time to go guild grinding? That's not what we do here.
Well, it's not what you do.
Blink, protect, and shell. Alright, raising evasion, raising defense, and raising magic defense. What you would expect. Okay. Alright. Anything significant in this town other than linking me to other town?
Not really. And
Just
actually,
follow.
you can get to Poft on foot, too.
Well, I couldn't even get to here on foot. I had to take a canoe.
Well, you can get to Poft on foot from here.
Alright. Where's Poft from here? Is it...
Do you see that port town to the northeast?
Yeah, I was gonna say at the top of like
Yeah.
that big lake area.
Yeah, it's that.
Okay. Well then we'll just huff it. Scott, how could you?
Look, at this point, you're the one making me do it.
You're pulling the strings.
Oh, look at that. Some much-needed HP and stamina for Maria.
It's just with all the equivalency of just constantly decking her in the face and being like, see, it's for your own good.
Yeah.
Just awful.
But in this fight, I can turn the thunder toward the enemies. You know, there's 6 of them. One of them can get blasted.
There's 6
You
of
can try
them.
the AoE.
You know what?
I'm actually curious.
Yeah, let's just see how it goes.
Because I know it does very little damage, but they also have very little HP, so... There you go.
It was enough. Ah, that was some good money. Is this? Yeah, that's ocean water. We can't canoe in the ocean. That'd be crazy. Scott, please stop.
See, you're learning. You're learning to like it.
This is messed up somehow. It doesn't hurt so bad anymore. I'm callousing over. Also,
Imagine if you could actually build elemental resistances that way. Like you get hit with thunder enough, eventually you just get lightning resistance innately.
that would be nice. Alright. You can't thunder again.
No. So now at this point I'm attacking. It is what it is.
She can do one more cure.
And then she could probably start leveling up Blizzard if you want her to.
Ah, she can attack us. And then you can cure once.
Once.
Once. Scott, quick, heal us.
Haha! Oh, I just noticed you had him defending this whole time. Like,
Yes.
at one point, I was wondering why his weapon skills weren't going up, but I didn't, like... It didn't register that you were having him defend.
He's not going to be stealing my sweet XP.
He doesn't steal XP.
He does.
There is no XP.
He does because he kills things. And if he kills things, he gets the experience on the thing instead of, like, me killing it and getting the experience from it. For leveling stuff.
You, in terms of Guy, aren't getting
Yeah.
any experience at this point because everything here is too low level for your axe level.
Well, that's not my fault. Dang it. Oh, there's so many bees.
Maria could try to blizzard all of them, see.
You know what? Why not?
Like, it might not be enough, but maybe it will.
He was still gonna defend.
I got a few of them.
Okay. Take that, Queen Bee.
FF2 is a game of masochists on multiple levels. Yeah, that is true.
Maria hit points. Money. Can you cure people that are at full health? Does it matter?
No.
Because you just said spend the MP, but I guess spend the MP to heal, just so it
Yeah,
costs
to
less.
heal to make it cheaper to go to the inn.
Alright, we also got a tavern here, but I feel like I want to go to the inn first, because I feel like my D&D brain's like stuff happens at the tavern. 82 gil! Alright. Port of Poft. Solomon is to the north. To the east is Bafsk. So we want to go north from here. Ship's already left for Paloom. Yeah, I know. I saw it there. Just go behind the counter. How's it going, friend? City to our east is under control of the Empire. They're building something terrible there. Aw. Why doesn't this tavern have a secret hole like the other one did? Can I interest you folks in a ride on Sid's Pride and Joy, the only airship of its kind in all the world? No matter how far, it'll take you to your destination in a blink of the eye. Of course, transportation in this fine caliber comes at a cost. Interested? I'm good.
Yeah, it costs money.
Here to ride the airship? Cash, I got no place I can't take you. I will learn airship. And then I will ask him about Mithril. He said, just what? What? Pay the guy behind me. Alright. Alright, so I guess there was a reason to come in here. We gotta check all the shops. Nothing new. And this is the same stuff as last time. We can get a couple more things. Let's see. Alright, you get that. And then I guess she can get that. That's fine. Perfect. Now I can buy one more. Yeah. Now, we're all roughly equivalent in defense. You have more because you shield up and don't have a bronze hat. Okay. Vast city to our east is under control of the Empire. Yeah. Is there a reason why you're standing in the way? There's not. Great. No, don't have money for it, but okay. Same spells as before. Perfect. All right. So I take it we just travel north?
Yep.
I found a soldier.
Yeah. Hit him.
Or do I hit us?
Either way.
Look, this is your doing. I don't know why you've made me like this. It's fine. He had $9.
Uh-huh.
Rude. Do I go left or right? There's a fork in the road.
Yes.
Okay.
It's left.
Dang it! You made me waste precious steps. Speaking of precious steps, geez, look at the tootsies on that guy. Aw, see, that time you were faster than Maria. I could have had her heal. You've become more agile.
Nice.
So, why are the evasions magnet defense 1x percentage?
Because it deals with the multiple hits thing. Because various attacks and spells hit out multiple hits. For example, my Thunder, by leveling up to level 2, it didn't increase in potency, it actually increased in number of hits. It hits twice now instead of once.
Okay.
So when you have evasion that's like 1 times 48, it means that I have a 48% chance of blocking or dodging a hit. But if something has 4 attacks, the other 3 will not be affected by my evasion. Only the first one.
Okay. Keep going west or go south?
You want to go along the North Mountains.
I just... You could have told me I was there.
I mean, same effect.
We're so cured. Oh, the doubles cure. How dare. Hit points and stamina and magic defense. More MP. magic and magic defense. More HP and stamina and magic defense. Eye drops and $4. Oh, just because we haven't done it. And a little bit. Do a little save. And that airship really does just cruise around, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, we've come across a winter wonderland. Life, sap, warp, and teleport, and they are expensive.
Yeah. These are some interesting spells.
Reduces MP when used in battle. So I presume enemy MP.
Yeah, it's a spell that lowers the target's MP.
Okay. Banishes the target to another dimension or transports the party to the previous floor when used in battle.
So the wording on that is actually a little incorrect. It's just that all spells, like the tomes as an item, they give the spell description, but then say when used in battle, because you can use a tome in battle to cast the spell. But in this particular case, it just so happens that the spell banishes a target or warps you to a previous floor.
Okay.
The warp to a previous floor is actually an out-of-battle effect. It just doesn't make that distinction. But in battle, it's basically a death spell. Out of battle, it teleports you. Same with teleport.
And then that just gets out of dungeons. Yeah, getting teleport tome, I feel like would be nice, but it is pricey.
I will say, I'm pretty sure there's at least one teleport tome that we do find in a chest. Okay. I don't think we find it immediately, but it doesn't take forever to find it either.
New weapons. For everyone that's not Scott.
Yeah.
Okay. I do like new stuff. And that's all still the same stuff.
Except for the bronze armor.
Oh, was the bronze armor new?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because it used to be a...
Copper cuirass.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, the copper cuirass is better, strangely enough.
Yeah. It doesn't improve any of our stats. And is...
Yeah, the cuirass actually has more magic defense and less magic interference.
And is cheaper.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Mountain range to the south of Cinnamon. That's where Emperor's been mining its mithril. Aha! So we want to go south of here. Love Joseph, but I know that if I'm around, just get his way. You have business with me? Mithril. Haven't found any yet. Do have a few leads, but don't plan on sharing what I do know with a bunch of perfect strangers. Gonna need you to do a little something to prove you are who you say you are. A bunch of people from Salmonland who are being forced to work in the cave at Schmidt Falls. Rescue them and we'll talk. You're here for Princess Hilda? A little short in the tooth? I've heard long in the tooth, so I guess it's only natural that short in the tooth is a thing, but...
It tracks.
Alright. You kids can't fool me. What about airships? Man who knows all about airships. Why should I tell you who he is? I already know who he is, you nerd.
Well, then why'd you ask him?
I wanted to see if he knew. Alright, well I guess we're just going here. I keep wondering if it's worth it to keep doing this.
And then you keep doing it.
Well, you started it. I learned it from you, Dad.
Not that old.
Older than me.
By 2 months.
cure was preempted. After this fight, I might just start punching people.
Yeah, honestly, we might want to go back to the inn because this fight went on really long and we ended up using a lot of MP, and we are headed toward our first dungeon.
But look at all the level ups we got!
The level ups were great, but we're gonna want MP in our dungeon.
Look at all that!
Yeah.
Man. Even Minwoo's here doing Minwoo things. Alright, fine. I'll go back to a blanging in.
And I can do
Spend
1 or
all.
2 party cures just to top us off and get a little cure XP.
You want to do it? You don't want to let Maria do
Yeah,
it?
I need to level up my cure. It's level 1. It's all sad about life.
Look. You're here to cause pain, not heal it. Also, this is going to be like all of my money. Alright, now we're going to fight for realsies. And we're going to try not to murder ourselves in the face anymore. Scott.
Yeah, we can take a little bit of a break from the constant casting of spells on the party.
Still going to have him defend. Did he cast bow?
Yes.
Just checking. Alright, look at us getting XP and things. Oh, guys getting stronger. Ooh, that's decent money. Man, guys, I'm gonna need you to step up your physical game. I don't know what you've been doing.
I need you to step up your magic game.
I refuse. You can't make me. I think we're gonna cross this river, and then where are we going?
Further west. And then north up into that little mountain pass.
Okay. It's a casual 200 damage. That's Sasquatch. 4 of them. Scott, I need you to get better at the pokies. Oh, one of those guys had 75 gil. Oh, there it is. I see. Alright, in we go. Summit Falls, Basement 1. I see a
dungeon
chest. Oh, I see 2 chests. Ow. Why'd that arrow hurt so bad? You'll learn to hate doors really quickly. Joke's on you, I already hate doors.
Yeah.
More hit points in Salmonimina. Ooh, sweet, sweet money. That's a very suspicious looking crystal.
You can't do anything with it right now.
Perfect.
I mean, it's nothing. Don't worry about it.
I will proceed not to worry about it.
Alright then.
Hey, look at everybody getting the hit points. All right. 200 gil, I can use that. That's most of an axe. You didn't start abusing the encounter's offsetting until this game. Look, I'm trying to play it the way they intended. I will say, it feels like encounters in this game are higher than in the previous game. I don't know if that's just a feeling or if it's actually true. But it feels that way.
I never turn encounters off in this game because I always want more grind.
The fast battle system makes the battles at least tolerable. Ooh. Alright, I have enough money for my axes. Time to leave the dungeon and go get some extra axes about it. Preemptive strike.
This is feeling a little bit like when you were measuring your money in beef bowls.
Yes. Look, everyone knows the equivalent exchange between money and beef bowls. You're amused by person A hits for 200, kills one mob, person B hits for 20, kills one mob. Well, they only have so many hit points.
Hey, weapon levels.
Look at all this stuff. Wow, that evasion went up significantly. I'm guessing that's shield related. Oh,
Look, you guys in chat are spoiling all the fun. I was hoping Lee would come to that realization slowly. He hasn't even encountered a room yet, and you guys are already talking about it.
To be fair, I figured that out in the first game.
It's a little different.
And in that first game, you ruined it because you said specifically you ain't seen nothing yet. Implying. Also, Joe, you can't blame Scott. He's dead.
It's true. Scott is already dead.
So, I don't need any of that from you, Gordon. Alright, there was treasure over here. Her cure is already pretty good. I'll let you get some of that cure action in.
I appreciate it. I want some healing power.
Instead, you get HP power along with the rest of us. Ah, oh, guy keeps getting swole. you're so close to Cure 2.
Oh, this should do it.
Boom! Cure 2.
Perfect.
A whole potion? Alright. Ah, I missed a treasure chest up there. Dang it. I've only gone and ruined everything. Also, that was a new enemy, and we'll never know what it does. You got some agility?
The funny thing about bombs in this game is that they constantly try to self-destruct, but the way that self-destruct works in this game is that it does damage equal to the HP that they're missing. So if they're not missing any HP, it just misses, like it fails to execute. So if you haven't hurt them yet, you see what happened just then. It's just miss. So if you're gonna attack a bomb in this game, just make sure you kill it.
All that way for a high potion. How... Like, I kind of understand at a base level how most things are getting leveled. How is agility getting leveled?
Agility is a little weird. You actually increase your chance of gaining agility by having a shield / blocking evading attacks, but it still goes up. Even like you don't have to wear a shield to get agility, but I believe that's like the primary way of it going up. But I have also seen agility go up in battles where basically nothing happened too, so it's a little unclear.
I was going to Phoenix. Who do we got? What classes we got? Well, we have the characters of the game because it's not just random this time around. But Scott is piloting Furion. I'm piloting Guy, and Maria is caster, and Minwoo is extra. Scott's got a spear and a shield because that's very Scott. I have 2 axes because it's very me. And Maria's got a bow because she sits in the back and does that when she's not casting.
Yep.
All right. Door number 1 goes to stairs.
And that means that's actually the correct door. So technically you should check the other 3, but I don't remember if any of these have treasure in them. So, empty room. Empty room. And empty room. So,
I feel like I had it solved.
Yeah. So that's how doors are in this game, is that basically like 90% of doors in dungeons are just that exact empty room that just puts you in the middle of it and then you have to walk back out. But they have high encounter rates, so there's a good chance you end up in a fight before walking out, which you didn't in any of those, which is surprising.
Well, this fight is... I'm still technically in the last room. So...
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
I thought you got out for some reason. Well... Close enough. So that's most of the rooms in this game. But every once in a while there's a room with a staircase like you just saw. And also occasionally some of the rooms can be treasure rooms. There aren't very many, but usually when there are, they have really good stuff in them. So you kind of have to look for them.
Alright. FF2 has no classes. That will be a thing that comes into play in further Final Fantasies as well.
Yeah, the only games with classes are 1, technically, and I say technically only because you can't change them, you just select them at the start, and 3, 5, and...
Well, 5 has jobs. Do you count jobs as classes?
Yeah, it's a different word for the same thing.
Yeah.
Job classes.
Yeah.
But yeah, like 3 and 5 are the ones with a full job system, and then like 10 2, and 12 the Zodiac Age version, but that honestly is horrible, and the license grid was just better, like objectively better. Yeah, I was thinking that too. It's like 4 and 6 and 9 also technically have jobs, but they're set jobs. You can't change them or do anything with them, so it's not the same as having a job system.
More money. This down area goes to nothing, so now I have 4 more doors, but one of them is suspiciously off to the side. You say 7 has unique weapons and limits, and that's it. That's not necessarily true. Each character does have different stat growth as well, which I feel like is significant. It's like you can make them do whatever you want, but some are always going to be better than others.
Yeah, it's like Cloud has strong attack and magic, but then like the other stronger casters are like Aerith, Red 13, and who else has strong magic?
Until you grind everyone to max stats, yeah, that ain't happening.
Gotta farm them sources.
Yeah, no. Remember when we were talking about having the running tally of all of the elixirs that I don't use? I was talking to James about that, and I was like, one of the only times where I can think that I might use an elixir is one of the pots at the end of 7.
Yeah.
That's about it. Can we vote to go on the gondola date with Barret when we get there? I approve, but I don't know if I'm willing to do all of the nonsense to get Barret, because it's not trivial. But Barret Gondola is correct gondola. He shoots the fireworks. I keep hearing punch noises from you. Why do I keep hearing punch noises from you?
Because oddly enough, that is the sound that spears make.
You gotta use the pointy end, Scott.
Oh, this was the correct door.
Help us, please! Help us, please! Help us, please! Help us, please! Fear it, it's you. I'm ever so glad you're here. This is Joseph's daughter, Nellie. I think that dastardly Borghin's been holding her hostage to threaten Joseph. Princess Hilda told you to bring her back some mithril, right? Well, that's normally where I step in. I figured that this is where the mithril is coming from easily enough, so I thought I'd get the jump on you guys and nab the mithril before you can get here. Well, I messed up and I got caught. Me, of all people. Frickin' Paul. Well, I know what I'm in over my head. So long, but don't worry. I'll take everyone here with me. Thanks for saving us. Owe you one.
And then he reveals that he has a bomb strapped to his chest. That's what I meant by take them all with me.
Damn, that's hardcore. Alright, we got a chest there, a door there, and another staircase over there.
Yes, Joe, this is Paul, not Dion. Not that I think anyone here will know what that reference is, but
You're talking about famed football player Deion Sanders. I know.
totally.
You're talking about famed musician Celine Dion.
The funny thing is, Deion Sanders is
Oh, hey, look, a
one
fire
of the very few sports names you could invoke that I actually know,
dome. See? Nailed it.
because I know he used to play for the Dallas Cowboys, and before that he played for the Lions.
Yeah, he was much better on the Lions.
So yeah,
Because-
you got a free fire tome. You could teach it to somebody.
Well, Maria is theoretically going to be like the main caster. You're kind of mixed. Maria's going to be as full of a caster as I can make her. Obviously, she'll be doing a lot of attacking now because MP is a thing. But I suppose I could just have her cast some more. She's got plenty of MP.
Yeah, she's got lots of MP.
So you know what? Maybe we'll start just casting on some fools.
Yeah, at least
So
get
many
her
fools.
get her fire and blizzard leveled up a little bit. In fact, in this fight, have me do a thunder on all the enemies, because if I remember correctly, the balloons are actually weak to thunder, so that could be really funny. And then she can do some blizzarding. Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, okay. Alright, I think you need to sit back and calm down, sir.
I'm not allowed to have fun with my magic.
How dare you? Oh, hey, look, green slimes.
Oh, look. You need some magic here.
You
I
thunder one of
believe-
them.
I want to say thunder and fire are what's good on them. I think. There are different flan enemies throughout the game, and some of them do have different resistances, but I think the first few you encounter are like... Oh, maybe it was fire and ice, because that thunder didn't do that much. Well, either way, I can kill him.
Hey, look, an empty room. Weird. Honestly, well, your thunder costs more and you have less MP, so I'll let you decide if that's the route you want to go between casting and attacking right now.
I'll just attack for this one.
And then I think Blizzard is cooler, so it should be leveled up faster. Fun in a video game? Get real, said every YouTube comment I've ever got. That's not true. But still many of them. Alright. Hey, look at you. Did that you deciding to swing made you stronger.
I'll take it.
Okay, so now we want to go to those stairs, but to get to those stairs, we actually have to go north.
Yeah, go up.
I could talk. I could talk with words.
Can you, though?
Yes.
I think if nothing else, you've proven it's a struggle.
Alright. Oh, I'm getting close to level 7 axes.
Level 7 Axes of Evil.
Yes. Birds. Aha! Blizzard's leveled up. And you've gotten more agile, and someone got more strength, and Minwu got more Minwu. Is full-on fisticuffs a weapon choice? It is. Scott was talking about it earlier. That said, I did fisticuffs for the last one, and axes are a prominent choice in this game, so I'm going full axes this time around, baby. Also, Coffee keeps on wanting something else for exclamation point coffee, and I don't remember what it is, so he's always disappointed when he does it. So I'm not sure. Does he want it to be specifically merch and not everything? I don't know. A link to the mug specifically. Well, it does do that. It's just that it's a bunch of other stuff too. A lone treasure chest and then a bunch of doors. Do I check the doors first, knowing that they're probably dead ends?
I think closer doors are probably both dead ends.
Fists don't have to worry about upgrades and they stay okay for damage. But is it just merely okay?
Phoenix, let's be honest, I think Synthis said exactly what he meant to say.
Yeah, of that I have no doubts.
And yeah, I will say, like I said, my first time through the game, I had Guy, oh, well, that's the boss. But I had Guy doing bare-fisted combat for the whole way through, and I remember it being very good. Like, it wasn't just okay.
If I fight the boss, do I have to exit on my own, or is it going to teleport me out, and should I explore everything else first?
I don't think you have to exit when you beat him. You can still explore, I believe.
Either way, I'm gonna save him for last, for dramatic effect. How's it going, Bara? I will drink. Just for you.
You drove him to drink.
It's true. Aha! Level 7 axes! Scott gets stronger. I get stronger and more evasioner. Money and potions. Alright. We'll come back to here.
For reference, there is a correlation between your evasion going up when your weapon level goes up. It's because part of your evasion is based on your weapon skill. Whatever you have in your offhand affects your evasion, even if it's not a shield. It's just that a shield affects it much, much, much more greatly.
Okay. I'm going to be honest. I'm not used to doing this much casting in a game, and it's throwing off my groove, man. I do this with all streamers I watch. I didn't just drive Lee to drink. Drove everybody to drink. This is mana, not slots, right? Correct. And the more you cast, the more mana you get. So you need to cast a lot. But the more you level up individual spells, the more they cost. So it's a fine dance we do. Scott gets stronger. Maria gets smarter and hit pointier. And I get hit pointier. And Minwoo also is here.
I know what means, Tiny. I think I missed something.
Oh, when I said that the magic was throwing off my groove.
Maybe.
You've thrown off the Emperor's groove. Now you're gonna get thrown out of a window.
Oh, okay.
And he's surprisingly okay with it.
I admit
He doesn't get references, guys.
I know what's being referenced, but I've never seen it, so.
It is a pretty good movie. It's not my favorite Disney movie. Hercules is my favorite Disney movie. Oh, Blizzard's up to level 3.
Nice.
Now, because mana is a thing I have to consider, I think what I'll end up doing... Also, you can help blast these guys. But I think now we switch to fire.
Yeah.
Level that up a little bit. Which, incidentally, for these guys, fire is quite effective.
Yep.
But it's fine. My axe is just as effective.
Well, I don't know about just as
Just
effective.
as effective.
I'm happy to get more magic, though.
Ah, frickin'. I came all this way to fight a land turtle.
Yeah, you're gonna want to hit that with some ice magic.
Ice magic, you say?
Yep. Now you can see why. There you go.
Job done.
Yep.
Oh, hey, a teleport tome.
Oh look, I had a feeling we get it in here, but I couldn't remember for absolute certain.
Is there a limit to how many spells anyone can learn?
Yes.
So who
So
should
now
get
the
teleport
question
between
is-
you and Maria?
I will say,
Oh,
technically speaking,
are you
there's
s-
an argument.
For putting it on Guy?
Yes, because he's the one who will always have the spare MP at the end of the dungeon, and it's the one spell that very rarely needs to be cast and never needs to be cast in combat unless you want to use it as a kill spell, which you don't need to.
But I could. How much
You
MP does it cost to cast?
Same as any other spell, it's based on its level.
Can I level it up to the point where it becomes more problematic?
You
Does it level up?
can. Yeah, it does level up.
Does it improve when it levels up?
It drains less of your HP when you level it up and becomes more accurate in battle.
I don't know if I like this, but I'll do it.
Yes, as Zinthus put it, it levels up and kills you less. Because when you cast Teleport, what it doesn't tell you in the spell description is that it drains a huge percentage of your hit points. But if you
Yeah.
level it up, it doesn't drain as much HP.
That's rude. Why would they do that to me?
So now technically, if you wanted to, in battle, you've got a kill spell.
Yeah, I have a kill spell. It's called Axe and then also Axe. Alright. Was I heading towards or away from this door? I already forget.
It looks like you were heading towards it.
I knew it was an empty door anyway.
Yeah, like Joe says, which is why I suggested it, is like, unless you're using it for the insta-kill, you don't need to level up teleport. It's just, you use it at the end of a dungeon, and then someone can just heal you anyway. Or you can use a cottage, because you're teleporting out of a dungeon, so you'll end up on the world map.
Yeah. You're stronger, I'm more agile, and Minwu's here. Most barbarian player line I've ever said. Oh, I've said it. I've said plenty of lines like that. Don't you worry. My natural inclination is barbarian. That's why I have to venture out and try different things, because you can't be a barbarian all the time. Sometimes you have to be a psionic child or a goblin pyrotechnic. Hey, look, fire leveled up. Now, have at ye. Minwu's feeling rough, but if he dies, I'm not that upset. Is that wrong with me?
A little.
Okay. There. He got a little bit of healing.
Perfect.
Rebels, never thought I'd have to deal with your kind down here. If you think you're getting mithril, you'll be right. My mithril blade straight through your heart. I thought he was gonna give us his mithril.
He is right through your heart.
Oh, okay. How would you like to deal with this miscreant? Would you like
I'm
to
gonna cast
blast him?
thunder.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to keep casting thunder, but I figure at least one good blast to start things off is a fun way to go. Alright, now I'm gonna cast Cure on Guy.
Wow, why did that do like nothing all of a sudden?
Didn't get any crits there.
Alright.
I'll try attacking. I imagine I won't do much with my attack, but I want to test it. There we go.
You will not test it. How's it going, Jiguryu? How goes the closet cleaning simulator? Quite well. Our closet is now clean. Maria's got a lot more MP. I got more hit points and stamina. Got some money. We found mithril in the chest.
Yeah, he put the mithril in your chest.
That looks like the sneaky way out.
It's not, though.
Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
And look, you're totally
This
fine.
proves that magic is physically painful.
Look, my magic hasn't, I was gonna say hasn't caused any harm, but,
Yeah! Would you like to elaborate on that?
you can go up that river to the left. It's actually a little shorter, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, just another opportunity to level Cure. Exactly.
Just a hard cut to when Scott was casting thunder on everybody.
Most of which was by your hand.
No, we've established that you're Furion, so it was your hand.
Look, I asked you to do it a few times, and then you kept doing it. Which was good, because we were gaining hit points.
Which was good because I wanted to fry you jerks. More hit points. They keep casting bow on me. Oh, we're so close to town. Take out the big
Oh.
B. Oh, is this the
Yep,
Angie poison?
The purple poison is the one that stays after battle. See, Maria will be fine, but you...
I got the ick.
Look, you've got a white mage in the party, even though you seldom acknowledge his presence.
Alright. Be useful for one damn thing in your stupid life. There.
I don't understand why the temp characters get so much mistreatment.
You know what I'm treating him as? I'm treating him as frickin' Frederick from Fire Emblem. He's over leveled and he just shows up like he frickin' runs the place. Get out of here.
It was cool.
Oh, look at all this sweet, sweet loot. I will be taking 2 battle axes.
I was just gonna say you don't need to, because the whole point of this excursion was to get Mithril, and we're gonna be giving the Mithril to the blacksmith.
Can he make an axe with that?
Yeah, he's gonna be making a bunch of Mithril weapons.
Why didn't you stop me earlier?
Look, now you temporarily have better weapons.
Is he gonna give us new armor too?
Yeah.
Dang it. uh... There. A whole $156. Okay, were there any spells I wanted to get before I leave?
Well, you could buy teleport.
I sure the heck can.
It's like there's warp, which is somewhat useful. There's
I feel like life
which
is
means life.
really ideal. I think we get at least 1 life. I feel like 1 teleport's all we need. So then it becomes, do you want both of the casters to have life, or is it good for just for 1?
I think we should both have it just in case.
Like Cure Life is the spell that's good for everyone to have. Except for Guy, because Guy doesn't want to get around. He barely tolerates teleport. And in fact, it disgusts him and it makes him sick.
Look, if you're really mad about it, there is a forget magic button. We can buy
Excellent.
a teleport tome for someone else.
Get that heck freaking crap out of here. Also, now that I have a couple of dollars, I haven't really gone in here. Cross mallet. Mallet cures amnesia. Usually it's the other way around, but
I just need to knock some sense into him.
okay. How imperative is it that we have any of these right now?
Right now, it's not a big deal.
We have at least some of all of these.
And then elixirs.
Man, really good to sell.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna buy anything here yet. We got the life spell, so I don't need Phoenix Downs at the moment. The blacksmith was in what city again?
Altair.
I could just take the boat.
Well, you could take the boat part way.
You're a boat part way. Got him.
I'll boat your part way? I don't know what that means.
I don't either. You got some strength. Maria is going to set fire to the forest.
Excellent.
And that makes her smart.
Also, you can't take the boat part way because the boat is still in Paloom.
Well, whose bright idea was it not to take the boat?
Look, you decided.
You encouraged me somehow.
I told you your options.
Yeah. Why'd you go do that?
Is this like the never tell you the odds, never tell you the options?
never tell me the options.
Well, since we're just making our way back to Altair, I could do a little more thundering.
You would.
Yeah, I would. I will. Do it. I like how you just by default went to targeting party.
I knew what you meant. You sicko.
All I said was I wanted to cast some thunder. You're the one who targeted the party with it.
Absolute sicko.
How do you learn more magics? With tomes. You can buy or find magic tomes and then use them to teach characters spells.
Ah. Well, I guess she was still missing some hit points. It's fine. Now she's missing some more. Does cure? No, go ahead.
I was gonna say at some point I probably should start thundering the enemies because these battles can go on pretty long if Guy is the only one actually attacking.
Look, I figured we'll wrap this one up. Alright, that's a wrap. Everyone's fine.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
See, this is what happens when you're a horrible person.
I love being rewarded for mayhem. To the right.
Now, swap back, you animal. I suppose you could thunder them some more. I could swap that over if you wanted to.
Yeah, I can do a little bit of thundering on the enemies this time. Which was actually what I meant initially, which is why I thought it was so funny that you started targeting the party, which worked out great, but...
I know your disposition.
very shocking.
Flames, flames, flames! The side of his face. Oh, they disappeared. And they didn't reappear.
Oh, more magic.
Oh, Maria's got more intellect.
From here on, I could do some thundering is Scott's code word for I crave violence against my own team.
You say from here on as if it wasn't that before, too. More hit points.
It's a world difference, Phoenix. It takes place in a different world entirely.
So this still isn't the right town. I'm debating on if it's worth... Because you say the cost depends on hit points and MP, so like I could just top off and like there's no real downside because the cost fluctuates?
Correct. Yeah, the cost is consistent between locations. It's all based on HP and MP.
Well, you've leveled up here.
Good.
$110 gil. For the most part, each Final Fantasy is its own world apart from the others. I think the only numbered Final Fantasies that are definitely related in some way is 10 and 7, weirdly enough.
Yeah.
Which town was he in? It wasn't Altair, was it? Or yeah,
What do you mean by him?
The blacksmith. Was it Altair?
Oh, yeah, it's Altair.
Okay. I can just scoot across the lake. Yes, FF Tactics and 12 are both in the same world, but that's why I said specifically numbered games, because Tactics is not numbered.
Oh, int and agility.
Okay, and Maria's got int, and I got hit points. Alright. Go over to Ye Olde Blacksmith.
Well, technically you could report to Hilda first, but I guess you can see if the blacksmith will take it now.
You said... I suppose I can just give him the mithril. And that's mithril! Waiting for a chance for her to work with this metal for as long as I can remember. Leave the rest to me. Swords, armor, you name it. I'll start crafting. I need it all, sir. Can buy the equipment I made over at the shop counter. Oh. Mithril knife, mace, spear, and sword. Well, there's the spear.
Oh, see, they don't have an axe yet anyway, so.
Hold on. Ah, yeah. Ah.
Yeah, that's just
you almost prevented me from axing properly. You absolute fiend. I'll buy you a mithril spear.
Sweet.
Not that you deserve it after your duplicity.
It was not duplicitous. It's just that I believe you have to get the mithril axe from... Yeah, you have to get it from a town that sells axes, which is either... I don't remember whether it's Galtrea or Paloom, but I believe... Because the mithril merchants now show up in, I believe, all three of those towns.
Okay.
If I'm remembering correctly. So... Oh, Bafsk? Maybe that's it.
The Dark Knight overseeing the Dreadnought's construction was most capable. Fortunately for us, he's tending to other matters now. The theft of the mithril has likely knocked the Empire off balance. I'd like you to journey to Bafsk, where they sell mithril axes. we're to stop the Dreadnought from being completed. This may be our only chance. Learn Dreadnought. Ask Dreadnought. Man in Basque. Come on, as well as reach the Dreadnought. Why don't you destroy it? At the very least, find a way to delay its completion. I have full confidence that with you and Minwu in this task, it will be accomplished. I mean, Minwu has been a key figure in everything that we do. All right. So now, where was Bath?
It's farther east beyond Poft.
Is it that town that I can kind of see beyond the mountains over there?
Yes.
Okay.
Just make sure to check the shops in Paloom, because I do believe you can buy Mithril stuff there too. And I want to say they sold axes, because I think that's where you got the second axe to begin with.
Well, we gonna find out. Fire leveled up. Now all of her spells are at level 3. I like how there's, like, this guy just never updates his stuff. He just hires somebody to bring in new materials.
Yeah. See? I was right. And a Mithril bow.
Yeah, I guess. I'll give her the Mithril axe.
Phoenix, it's not that they work that way, it's that that's how Lee is targeting them. You can do either on either.
Correct. But AoE damage on us is easier to heal and less likely to murder somebody because the damage is getting split. So, it's just nice. There, it was like I only bought one extra axe.
Well, if you ever manage to accrue 15 or 30,000 gil and want to risk life and limb for some very fancy axes, I can tell you where.
Does he do mithril armor? I didn't think to look in the armor place before we left.
Yeah, there is mithril armor, but it might have only been in Altair.
Dang it.
To be fair, I did mention that before, but you were so intent on axes, you had to get out of there.
Well, why didn't you stop me?
There's no stopping you.
Well, now I gotta go back. Oh, you're more agile. How's it go, Broadbear? Thankfully, it's not far. You missed the FF1 ending stream. Well, thankfully, there's a VOD for that. Look at all this stuff.
Yeah.
Well, do I get several of the most expensive thing, or do I try to buy more of the cheaper things?
Well, the mithril armor is +5 defense. The helms and gloves are... Well, the gloves are a pretty good upgrade, but they're also 500 still.
Yeah. And then... We can get 2 mithril armors and then 1 or 2 of something else. Yeah, and we can get 1 other thing. You know what? We'll be big spenders here. I think me and you will wear the opera. The opera? Then that still keeps us fairly close.
Yep. Shion, there were only a couple of games that used the like arrows and ammo. Like FF4 did it.
Vanilla World of Warcraft did it. If we're naming every game that used ammo.
Final Fantasy games.
I mean, it's close enough.
It's like off the top of my head, 4 is the only one that's jumping out at me as using the arrows for equipment. There probably is one other, but I'm not, because I don't think 5 did.
32 gil. I'll take that. Oh, what'd you say? Oh, just leave town, get on boat. The nice calming cruise. Oh. Look at that fanciness down there.
Yeah, that's the Dreadnought. That's what you're here to stop.
If by stop, do you mean steal?
I guess you'll see.
That sounds like a yes. Man, look at all these people with shields blocking and stuff.
Yeah, pretty sweet. You know what's great about blocking? Not getting poisoned.
You know what's great about poison? As long as it's purple, it's not permanent. Oh, look at all that sweet, sweet MP. Alright, we're in Bafasifica. I have a feeling that these soldiers are going to be irritable. Alright. Nothing new here. Silver?
And the Silver Cuirass is actually very good. It's similarly to the Copper Cuirass versus Bronze Armor. The Silver Cuirass is just mithril armor, but better and cheaper.
Oh, I spent so much money. You could have told me.
I didn't remember.
You should have remembered. One of us has to have a good memory. 10 defense and 9 frames. Yeah, and it's just so much better. Oh god. Well, if they sell for half, then I can sell these.
Yeah, that's true. You could sell a mithril armor, buy a Silver Cuirass, and still have money left over.
That's horrible.
It is kind of dumb. The cuirasses are very good.
And then I don't need anything else from here, I don't think. I guess me and you can have bronze gloves.
Meh. Rather save up for Mithril.
Obtain 10,000 gil because I sold some things. Fear, Basuna, Asuna, and Silence. Asuna? That's a good one. Silence is situationally good. Cure status elements that wear off after battle. So this is the worst version of this?
No, it's just different. Basuna is for in-battle status effects, and Esuna is for out-of-battle status effects. So if
Okay.
you get the green poison, Esuna can't cure it,
Rude.
but Basuna can.
I should get those at some point.
Yeah, because Basuna is useful for things like confusion or paralysis, which are very bad status effects, but don't persist after battle.
Just do a quick little save here. They don't heal everything. You need to level them up. Asuna needs to be level 3 to cure stone, for example. Ask me how I know.
I'm pretty sure Esuna has to be 5 for stone, doesn't it? I think. Because I'm pretty sure I had level 3 Asuna on my character the other day, and it did not cure stone.
Hey, I found Borgin. Isn't he a peach?
Yeah.
Can't seem to remember what things were like when the Dark Knight was in command. Back to work. Okay. So everyone's big mad at the little man. Oh, I can't help but notice that there's stairs and this guy's in the way. Things got much easier. Hard to believe. Bumbling at it like Bergen become a general in the Imperial Army. Oops, you didn't hear that. Ah, and I can talk to you.
Uh-huh.
Aha! I like to point out that I didn't use the rebel password. I was just talking about the Dreadnought, the thing that everyone's talking about, and he's like, don't worry, bro. Go and blow them up. Here's the stairs. I'm just saying it was premature. All right. And now we are in the cave. I have enough MP where I shouldn't have to have healed, right? We're probably fine.
Yeah, we should be okay. Oh, so Esuna for stone in the Pixel Remaster version is level 6.
That sounds terrible. I'll do regular attacks for a while to preserve some MP, just in case. Strength and hit points go up. Cave is full of poison creatures to level up Basuna, if you recall correctly. Yeah, if I had it. Hey, a longsword. Too bad no one wants it. More strength and hit points. I like it.
How do I feel about tactics needing Thief to unlock Dragoon? It's fine. Thief leading into Dragoon is an interesting progression for that game.
Yeah, but it's the same with a lot of other things where it's just like, why does it need that? I don't know. For gameplay purposes, it's fine.
And to be fair, it it makes sense mechanically in that Dragoon is a fighting class that actually benefits from higher speed. So the fact that it is in the speed class line, i.e. the Archer Thief line, actually makes sense when you really think about it, because higher speed allows jumps to be executed more succinctly. It makes it so that you can, like, if you can outspeed your opponent, it's much easier to land a jump. So, makes sense.
A longbow, that's not better than a mithril bow, is it? No. Considerably worse. Trash, even. Sequel to Tactics is being pitched to Squeenix. I did hear that. I hope for the best.
Yeah, it's really what it comes down to is it's just the team that did Tactics have stated just a few days ago that they were impressed that the sales were as high as they were. It exceeded their expectations, and they said that because it did so well, they are working on they haven't been specific, but they're working on some sort of follow-up as kind of a reward to the fans, but they haven't said specifically whether it's like DLC or if it's a sequel.
Look, if it's a sequel, that'd be great. But I swear to God, if they just try to remake, like, Tactics Advance or something, I'm mad.
I mean, that is technically a possibility that they might, by their logic, be like, oh, well then why don't we remake the next Tactics game too, which was Tactics Advance.
Alright, here's a quality of life update. Throw all the judges in a river.
Yes. God, I hated the judges so much. And I know James talks about how he liked the judge mechanics, but my counter argument to that is that I can't stand the law system because it punishes my very bad short-term memory. Because I'll be like 2 turns into a fight, and I will already forget what the laws were because I'm just inputting my commands. You know, I'm just trying to play the tactics game. And assuming that all of my tools on my character are available to me. And then I go and do something, and then tweet, red card, you go to jail. What? Because I hit something with fire instead of ice?
And I dislike it because whenever I play those types of games, I like to build for, like, very, like, hyper-specific strategies. So as soon as you take that one strategy away, it's just like, oh, why am I even playing this goddamn game anymore? So, wasn't a big fan of the judge system, I guess, is the long and short of that.
Yeah, the law system was really stupid.
So it's getting
yeah,
real.
War of the Lions DLC, I would be excited for.
Some of the War of the Lions dummy data is in the Tactics Advance remake that they did give us.
Yep. Which does imply that they had at least considered the possibility of adding that stuff in. Because it's not like it was there as a relic from before, because, I mean, they rebuilt the game from the ground up, so...
Well, I would argue that it might be from, like, they were just piling everything together and then made decisions afterwards, like, as a possibility.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying, is
Wasn't
that
there.
the fact that it's in there means that they at least considered it on some level.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. The dreadnought's been complete! Ah, dang. And your resistance kneel before the Emperor is the only alternative left to you. Consider what I said. When the time comes, we'll meet again. Oh, but you didn't even give me time to kneel. Looks like you've come all this way for nothing. See for yourselves. And we just kind of let him go. Also, there's a door!
Well, it's more that they let us go. They didn't bother murdering us into the ground because there's nothing we can do to stop them.
I would have did a good. You don't know. Ah. Well, it sucks to be that town. And also this town.
That was Poft and then
Yeah.
Altair.
Well, we got an achievement for that. Good job, us. Now, to that door. Hit points and strength. Oh, treasure. Pass.
Congratulations, a pass, which I didn't use in my game because reasons.
Interesting.
It's like, look, you have a choice. You can use the pass, or you can choose violence.
You know I'm a sucker for violence.
I will caution you that the path of violence also requires being fairly strong, and I did a lot of grinding.
But violence. But
But
violence.
violence.
Is everybody still hanging out in this town?
Yeah.
Well, the villagers are. But all the soldiers are gone. Tell Princess Hilda if she still exists. Alright, with our newfound monies. We wanted to buy mithril stuff. We were saving up.
Yeah.
Can we get the mithril stuff for free now that, like, the shop's presumably been bombed to the dirt?
No, now they need the money more than ever. The price has doubled.
Ah!
It'd be like the in Final Fantasy V, there's the town where you finally get to where they're selling mithril, and they're like, "It's so cheap here because of the power of the fire crystal." And you look in the shop, and they're selling mithril for like virtually nothing. But then if you try to buy it, it stops you, and you can't actually buy it. And then when you can finally buy it, it's, you know, like normal price.
How rude.
It's like, dang it.
Alright. Round the bend. How you guys doing down here? You guys doing okay? I'll take that as a yes. Attacked by the Dreadnought. They're dead. They're all dead. Well, not everybody. This guy's still like, look, we got your boat. Maybe. Let me just, well, most of the guys are gone, but, Sid is still here
Sid's
to
like,
airship.
look, I'm still trying to make money.
The boat was away. They were fine. Well, the inn's still up and running. Yeah, look, it's not so bad. Oh, this guy doesn't have anything good. So, yeah, I could probably just skedoodle, and if I want to make some time, I could take the boat. Sailing the seven seas to adventure. How are you guys doing over here? Not bad. Don't think I'm gonna make it, but I'll continue wandering around the square for eternity. They killed my daughter.
Sir, that's just a potato sack that you're holding? My daughter!
Oh, poor taters.
They got a tater tot.
I've been ambushed by goblins.
Goblin D's.
Oh! Damn. Freaking poison.
Yeah, you may be thinking the Emperor had a reason to do this. He really didn't. Yeah, he's just kind of having a blast. He's doing whatever he wants.
Everything here's also looking pretty nice. Alright, we have some money again. So, we can't get everything still, but we can get some things. I'll get you that. Okay, and then we sell stuff we are not using. Oh yeah, this longsword, get that out of here. Longswords are for nerds. Well, I can almost fully equip everybody. I will take it to boost me up. Now you have the least defense, because those arms are very significant, apparently.
Yeah. Also, Joe, they do technically mention it. At one point prior to this, Hilda says that the reason that they're building the Dreadnought is because the Empire's ground forces had taken some losses and were being beaten back by the Rebel army, so they were building the Dreadnought to compensate for that loss of ground forces.
The hideout's still safe. Many were wounded in the Dreadnought's attack, and it was all because you failed.
Yeah.
The shock has caused my father's condition to take a turn for the worse. I hate that my father has to see this. He knows his death is near. She slowly pulls out a knife.
Dang.
Is there nothing you could do, Minwoo?
Slaps the knife out of Hilda's hand.
My work here is done. He dives out the window. All those who live must die someday. That is our fate. Still, it's my duty as a white wizard to ease the pain of those who suffer. I shall remain here and devote myself to the care of the wounded. I take my leave of you. The fate of the world rests on you, Firion. Waste no time in destroying the Dreadnought. You and your two no-name lackeys. Damn.
And the rest.
Now, Minwoo left the party. You said I get his stuff, right?
Yeah. You're really going out of your way just to sell his...
No.
Fortunes.
Frankly, I'm astonished that you would even think for a second.
Your penny pinching ways are astounding.
You know what? I don't need this high potion.
Ah, Jesus.
It was for you! I did it for you! You're welcome.
It's just funny because pretty soon we're going to get a pretty significant glove upgrade.
Well, maybe next time you'll think about that. So I don't know if we finished here. Father's conditions improved a great deal. Great. Many lives were taken in the Dreadnought's attack. How are we supposed to fight something so terrible? Mithril. What? I like how I can ask her about Wild Rose and she has no idea what I'm talking about now.
Well, it's more that she doesn't have anything else to say about it.
King's illness goes far beyond the physical. There's little I can do. Dreadnought's a massive airship. It is likely both to function. They likely both function on the same principle. Sid gave up all he had for his airship. His rank, his honor, his family, everything. Okay. So many perished in the Dreadnought's attack. Perhaps it would be best if we surrendered to the Empire. No one knows more about airships than Sid. Yeah. Then you don't have anything else to say. Okay. I was told that Hilda might know something about Dreadnought things. I grilled her, and I feel like I didn't get that much out of it.
Yeah, you have to talk to Sid.
Curse you, Sid.
Is there an FF game that doesn't have Sid? Technically.
Not anymore!
Technically.
No longer!
The original Final Fantasy I did not have a Sid. And then in the Pixel Remaster version, they
have one throwaway line.
Yeah, they very technically retcon Sid into it by having a random NPC in a town be like, the airship was invented by Sid years and years and years ago.
Maria hit points. Yeah, similarly with Biggs and Wedge, they showed up in 6, obviously as a reference to Star Wars, and then they're in every subsequent Final Fantasy game, with the exception of 9.
Yeah.
You want on the airship, you gotta pay the guy behind me. What you want to blow up is that thing's engine. Do that and you can bring down the whole overgrown tub. Perfect. Do I give him the pass and he's like, oh, you get the airship for free?
No.
Dang. Do we have to get on the airship?
No.
Have I done what I needed to do just by learning the weakness of the Dreadnought?
For some reason, I thought he told you more. I think you have to ask him about the airship again.
Ah, yeah, airships are powered by Sunfire. I'm sure the Dreadnought's no different.
So now you know about Sunfire.
Controlling Sunfire is a tricky business. If the flames get too high, and you got a runaway in your hands. The engine will blow sky high. All right. Alright, so now I got that.
Now,
so,
if you go back to Altair, now you can ask about the Sunfire.
Son of a ding dong doodle dingus
You're a doodle dingus.
Welcome to FF2.
Joe, Gordon isn't in Altair right now, so you can't.
Joe, do you not know where you are?
Yeah, Gordon over there is very confused about his own situation.
Meow. Sunfire is the crest of the kingdom of Kashwan. Its flame still burns on the ground floor of Kashwan Keep. Scott and Gordon have told me many stories concerning the flame. The finer points of the tale are not known to me. However, I seem to recall the flame cannot be held by just any torch. Sid told us that we might be able to use the Sunfire to destroy the Dreadnought.
Yeah, nailed it.
There's no time to waste. You must depart for Kashwan Keep at once. If you hire Sid's airship, the journey should not take long. One question. What are you going to use to bring the Sunfire back? Okay. Do we got to figure that out first, or do we figure that out when we get there and take the dang airship?
You still have to figure that out.
Son of a... Okay. Should I go back in town? Do I need to grill the entire population?
The next step is you're supposed to go to Kashwan Keep, but you can't get in. And I'm trying to remember.
Where is it?
It's so you see on the east side that big circle of mountains with the forest inside it?
Yes.
That's where the keep is.
Alright, time to travel all my days. I'm gonna take this gosh forsaken boat again. They've made so much profit off of me just taking this boat back and forth. Just all the monster camping in front of town because they know that's where the people come in and out. Monsters ain't dumb. I mean, other than the fact that they're attacking us and going to die. So maybe they are dumb.
Oh, that's what it was. I knew I was forgetting something.
Oh, don't you tell me I have to get back on that dang boat.
That's... Oh, did you take the boat?
Yeah. I've been taking the boat back and forth for eons! You tell me to get back on that.
I was trying to research it before you headed to the keep, but, you know.
Alright, I'll get on the dang boat again!
I don't know why you keep paying for the boat.
Because I'm trying to move this along.
But if you go back to Altair and talk to the king about the Sunfire, he should give you a little more information.
Blizzard is leveled up. Excellent. Now I'll work on fire some more. Kind of miss having a billion sanguine and shark encounters on sea travel. Well, maybe eventually we'll get our own boat so we can fight our own sharks. All right, Mr. Kingly von Kangerstein. Scott sealed the gates of Cashwan Keep to protect the Sunfire in the event that they were defeated in battle. You will need the Goddess Bell to break the seal. The whereabouts of the bell are known only to the Cashwan royal family.
So now go talk to Hilda again and ask her about the bell.
Because she's from that royal family and the king isn't. Heard Scott and Gordon mention a bell. The gates of Cashwan's Keep open only at the voice of a Cashwan or the ringing of that bell. Bell rests deep within a cavern in the snow plains. It will not be easy to retrieve. So does your intention to enter the snow cavern? Very well. If only Gordon were here, there'd be no need for you to risk such dangers. But he isn't, so you must. Nothing I could do but pray for your success. Joseph knows the snow plains like the back of his hand. You should seek his counsel.
There you go. I knew you had to go to Salamand, but I couldn't remember if you had to go to Cashwan Keep first, because even though I did this literally just a few days ago, my memory, you know.
Oh yeah, you're not Joseph. Which one was Joseph?
In Salamand, the snow town.
Okay. So what you're saying is another boat ride. Defeated 500 monsters. I'm a legendary warrior. You've seen the encounter rate and you ask me why I take a boat.
Yeah. I never took that boat once.
Well, yeah, but you ain't making content, baby.
It's true.
Whew. Those axes sure are axy. I wish the second attack could target a different enemy if the first attack killed the enemy. That would be convenient. And... we were so close. Good night, Tiny! Okay. We're here. Which one was Joseph?
Top right corner. That house.
Ah, yeah, this guy. Looks like you managed to save my daughter. Thank you. That cowardly Borgin had been threatening Nelly to get to me. Forgive me. If there's anything I can help, all I gotta do is ask. The only way to reach the snow cavern is on my snowcraft. I keep the snowcraft hidden in the mine. There's a blue stone on the front. Oh. I know where that is.
Yeah.
Behind the stone and to the right. The secret room is there and the snowcraft is inside. I want to make for it by pitching it now. What are you ready for? Let's go. Oh, he's coming along.
Yep. He tells you where to get it, and then he's like, never mind, shut up, I'll go get it myself.
Oh, okay, he's a puncherman.
Yeah. And that's literally all he does.
Alright, great.
You'll get along swimmingly.
Well, he's just gonna stand around and do nothing.
I hate. Also,
Why?
you should probably go to the inn because you've been using a lot of MP.
You should probably go to the inn.
Alright.
I like how nonplussed you were. Just... Sure. Looks like you missed the final of FF1. You did, but that's what the VOD's for. Alright, now we have more MP to blast ourselves with. Matthias, you're asking Tiny, but Tiny left to go to bed. But Scott had it covered.
Yeah, right there.
How's it going, Chef? Welcome back. Who's Joseph? He's just a dude. I saved his daughter, and now he's gonna punch things for me if I let him. Which I won't.
Why?
Fine. I'll let him attack and take all of our sweet, juicy potential XP. I'm actually kind of jealous of Joseph. He's got less MP than I do. How do you work that out?
In most of the other games, 5 MP was the default starting total. They upped it to 10 for Firion, Maria, and Guy in this version because starting at 5 MP was potentially pretty brutal because you could cast so little magic, and if RNG wasn't on your side, you could use all 5 of that MP and just not gain any max MP. I remember that pain.
Pixel art is quite a step up from 1, a lot more vibrant. That is the idea. Everything is going to be more vibrant than you remember, right up until we get 7, and it's just the same old ass 7, unless I decide to mod it, which I probably won't. We can walk diagonally here. It is magic. Oh, don't miss, Scott. Come on. Don't get shown up by Joseph.
Meh.
Am I gonna do both 7s? No, I'm not doing the remake. 1, it's not even fully out yet.
Shut up, Gordon. That is incorrect.
So are we talking like Ramsey or Freeman? Joseph's hands have leveled up.
Yes. That's also my favorite thing about using the barehanded combat skill is literally just your hands have leveled up. You are better at throwing hands.
Why is Joe Gordon? Because Scott is Scott, and Gordon is Scott's brother.
Yeah.
So therefore, he must be Gordon. I said behind and to the right, so... Nah. Turns a small rock jutting out of the wall and a passage appears. It looks like he just blasted a hole in the wall.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
The
He just like
Snowcraft is
punched
the-
it open.
Retrieved a Snowcraft from the chest. Alright. Now I have a Snowcraft.
Yep.
I could have cast exit or teleport to get out of here. Did you see another secret room in there? I don't know. Scott, did you see another secret room in there?
I don't think so.
Perfect. I ain't going back.
Yeah, you can always check on the map. It'll tell you the treasures. I believe
Yeah.
you have everything from that cave. It should say, yeah, Summit Falls.
11
Yeah,
of
11 of
11. Perfect.
See?
Alright. So where am I using this snowmobile? I see snow to the north, but it is...
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like it should be pretty obvious where to
Uh,
bring the snowcraft.
Is there an opening in the mountains in that at the top of that forest there? It's kind of hard to tell.
Yes.
All right, well then I guess that's where I'm going.
It's time to snow.
It's time to snow.
Why would you look at the time?
Haha! No, God, we've been ambushed. That goblin's like, no. I've seen how this goes. I'm out of here. Goblin didn't want to get thundered. Look, that goblin's smart. As far as snowcrafts are concerned, this isn't exactly what I pictured in my mind.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that all this fire is going to do okay. Yep.
Yep.
Maria gets more hit points. Am I just traveling across this great expanse?
Yep.
Oh, you got more agility. I got more hit points. Snowmans! At least they're not Sasquatches.
No, they're abominable.
And that one's a pile of ash. They got clubs. They're clubbing. That was the noise they made as they died.
Yes. They all approach with that beat dropping, and they're all bobbing their heads like a mystery bin video.
No, they come at us in a line like they're doing Disco Stew.
They would be doing a lot more damage if that were the case.
So before I get involved in a donjon, do a quick little save here. It's been a minute. Alright. Into the cold we go. I'll have Maria stop casting for now, just because we're in a dungeon and I don't know when I'll need that MP. Speaking of which, I see 2 treasures. Man. It's already early and I feel like I may have over-leveled. And I haven't been trying to grind. It's just going back and forth. I've already killed too many things.
That's just how a lot of the encounters are in the early game for this, is that the monsters just aren't strong.
It's like even Maria's killing people with her bow. That's sad. Gotta check the door before you check a stair, I think.
Yeah, typically. Oh,
I...
yeah, that you can't get to that door from here.
Alright, never mind then. Alright, I see 3 treasures down there, but I can't get there yet. Why did we skip self-destruct too?
Because it's useless.
Yes, but there should still be some linear progression going on here.
No.
This chest contained coldness.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess it wasn't just me.
Oh, did the stream go away?
Yeah, your internet hiccuped.
Ah, flippin' heck. I saw Phoenix say that Lee died, and I was like, I don't know what we're talking about. I didn't even think to check the quality of the stream. I'm sorry!
Yeah, things had suddenly gone silent on my end, but I wasn't sure if that was my internet hiccuping. But then, like, you came back a moment later, and then I saw what Phoenix said. I was like, oh, okay, no, that was you.
Well, in case you missed it, I got some cold wind in a box. That was it. That was all you missed. But now I'm going to be keeping a wary eye on the internet's... Okay. We'll go up this way, which brings me to where I thought it would. So I can snag all of this treasure. Joe very late says we're back, but him saying it makes me paranoid that we were lost again, but I don't think we were.
No, I think it was just the one time. I think.
Scott, I'm gonna need you to have more confidence.
Can't help you with that.
An axe made for battle?
Those are the ones that you bought and sold before.
Axe made for selling?
Well, it certainly wasn't made for smelling.
I mean, you don't know. Have you smelled a battle axe before?
Is it Battle Axe body spray?
Yes. Double sun power. Oh, we're gonna get double sunfire power. Collected treasure from 10% of the chest. Why? We did like a whole fight after that last chest. Why are you so delayed?
Yeah, Steam do be like that.
Oh, you got hit points and agility. I will say the evasion has not been increasing by great leaps and bounds lately.
Well, when you get agility up, it increases your evasion by 1% per point of agility, so...
That grenade just attacked me. He didn't try to self-destruct. I don't know how I feel about that.
That is rare.
A mithril mace.
No one's using staves.
Oh yeah, that's a staff, not a mace. I think Mace, I think Hamar. Well, we can sell it. Joseph is almost leveling up his stuff. How come you and Maria's stuff isn't getting past 4 while my axes are at 7? Is it because I'm dual wielding specifically?
I think so.
Because your stuff is like locked in at 4. I'm working towards 8. Joseph is working towards 4. I don't quite get it.
I think it's a result of wonky leveling mechanics.
The more hits, the more weapon XP you gain in fights. Well, even if that's true, it wouldn't stop them dead at 4. And speaking of 4, Joseph got better hands. Joseph got more hit points. Okay. Got several treasures, a door, and a ladder. Perfect. Against weaker enemies, you have to land multiple hits just to get any XP at all. Look, these are supposedly the hardest enemies that I have access to, so really it's the game's fault.
That's not strictly true.
It's definitely strictly true. Oh, look how strong everyone's getting. I suppose I could have other people take swings at us. But also, I'm just trying to get through our day. Like I said, I ain't grinding. A Blizzard Tome! No, I wasted my money buying the first one. Scott, would you like to Blizzard? I heard you make a noise.
Nah.
Nah? Oh.
Nah. Only because since you don't like to grind, I have to hyper focus on the very few things that I really want.
Alright, fair enough, fair enough.
Like, time spent blizzarding would be time not spent physically attacking or casting thunder.
That's fair. Well, you got more hit points about it. Oh, no. Don't forget the 2 chests down here. Try hitting your allies once to see how much XP you get. Alright. Scott, you ready? I'm gonna swing at you.
Oh, that's not a good idea.
Why not?
I can swing at somebody and that's
Ow.
fine, but if you turn around and swing at us, I don't think that person's getting up.
Well, it wasn't enough to give you any extra sauce anyway. But you made my stamina and hit points go up.
Which is why I actually should be attacking
Alright.
You know what? Temporarily,
So I was like, Scott, hear me out.
temporarily, let's double spear it up. See if I can catch up on some XP here. I mean, I also want to be leveling my shield skill, which this doesn't do, but
Yeah.
it's fine.
All that for a potion. Oh, you've been paralyzed. Oh, these guys give good money. Boy. Doors really are, aren't they?
They sure.
I agree.
Yep.
Alright, I see treasure, I see door, I see door, I see treasure. Interesting. Yeah, these extra spears have not equated to more spearination quite yet.
Yeah. Maybe I should hit myself in the face with both of my spears. Don't try to think about it.
Unfortunately, it's too late.
It's like, look, you don't need to worry about the logistics of dual spearing myself in the face. Just accept it.
Just let it happen. Wow, okay!
Oh wow, okay.
Well,
That-
Joseph also got fisticuff action, so I don't know if it was
Yeah.
because you were hitting yourself, it was just... fight
It
went
might
longer.
just be because that battle was a
Yeah.
little bit bigger and lasted longer. But I don't know.
That's good enough for now. It's fine. Hey, look, another mithril shield. Now you
it's
can
dual
dual...
shield.
Whew! Just the literal definition of why you hit yourself.
I like these stamina gains though.
You're more magically defensive because you stabbed yourself in the eye.
Makes sense. I probably should also hit Maria at least once. She's still lagging behind in the hit points.
Our hero, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, she might
It's
die.
for her own good.
She might die.
Ah, she'll be fine.
Okay, you heard it here first.
Look, I haven't been doing that much damage. And she's in the back row.
Okay,
See, look at that. She's super okay.
look. I trust you as far as I can throw you. And I don't throw things, I hit things.
Well, she didn't get stamina up, but she did get some hit points.
That's the
Probably
spirit.
didn't.
Oh wait, I've already been in this room.
She needs to get stabbed a couple more times, I think.
You are just the worst.
mean,
The thing about Maria is that I need to stab her more.
She needs to learn how to take a hit. So I'll
Yeah.
teach her.
This is gonna be the real confusing one. Oh,
Just fires an arrow and it immediately swings around in midair.
Nice HP. See, look, now she got some stamina.
She needs more.
You would say that, wouldn't you?
I would.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah, I did.
She's almost got level 4 healing.
It's good because she'll need it.
Why does that sound like such a threat? Is it because it is?
She needs to learn. I love this game.
Monster.
Oh.
This is for your own good, Maria! Stab, stab, stab.
It was a teachable moment. Maria, this is why you need more hit points, because crits happen.
I'm learning the lesson vicariously. I'm like, you know what? I should get more hit points. This guy's crazy.
You're like, he could turn on me in any moment.
But thankfully, she's leveling up her healing as a consequence of your actions.
I level my healing too.
It's always about you.
Yeah.
Stabbing Maria in the face.
Oh, let me try to thunder these guys. I want to say...
You want all of them or one of them?
I'll try to do an AoE. It might not be perfect, but I kind of want to try it.
All right. You leveled up Thunder.
Sweet.
Ah, jeez, it's monsters. We've been ambushed. I'll let you really teach this moment. Oh, I just realized that Joseph's being super cool over there.
Yeah. He is pretty cool right now.
Scott! Calm it down.
He needs to toughen up. Just saying. It's the only way.
Oh, why'd you target him?
Because he also needs to toughen up. And now he's dead, so, you know, lesson learned.
Also, I'd like to point out that she missed herself. Which is weirdly maybe the most realistic thing that I've seen thus far.
I was gonna say, it's like considering the logistics of what's happening.
Look at that. We got you some spear.
Sweet.
And some evasion and some hit points. And Maria's got some stamina and hit points because...
Good.
Stabbing it out of her soul.
She needs it.
In an ancient sword, which is probably cool if you were into that kind of thing.
Yeah. Look at the accuracy on the ancient sword.
Not very.
Yeah. So it's the ancient sword can cause curse on hit, which is good. But the fact that it has 10% accuracy means that it's basically just a useless weapon
You know what? There you go. You've leveled up your cure as well.
Sweet.
Alright. Let's stop abusing poor Maria. Oh, also, blind sticks around. Oh, and I never went back to buy Asuna Basuna Potato. So that's a bit of a whoopsie. Do I have anything for that? I do have eye drops.
Exactly 2.
Yep, that's why I'm going to save one for later. Oh, now we get to relax.
Yeah.
Snook! Chit! Frickin' beavers.
Yeah. Now we get to see the most important skill in the party. Aw. Go back.
Alright, I'll go back. What?
You weren't supposed to find it that easily, but the minimap.
The minimap is like, it's right here, buddy!
Yeah.
Snook, chit! Guy speak beaver! Ha ha!
Yeah. This is a very iconic moment for this game.
First of all, I'm ecstatic that Guy's goal in life is that he can speak beaver.
Yes.
And also he speaks in the third person. And also he's frickin' Gronk.
Yeah. He hasn't said very many things thus far in the game, so you probably didn't notice from the first conversation, but yeah.
Secret passage in wall to right, which already found. Monster guard bell. Bell in wall. Alright.
That's it. But guys speak beaver.
The guys speak beaver.
It's just like one of the most random things.
I almost wish we didn't get here until the start of the next episode, because I don't think I can name the first episode of the series Guy Speak Beaver. But if it was the second episode, I would have. Man, look at you, dear. Double spear action. And you are leveling up that as well. Things are happening. Episode 2. Did you know Guys Speak Beaver? Just bring it back. You can make it the second from the stream went down. It didn't go down long enough to break it up. That's not how we do here. Ow. That guy did self-destruct onto your face. But you got more stamina about it. You're like, hooray, I've been injured.
Yes.
My favorite.
That was my first thought when he used the self-destruct on me. Is like, oh, was that enough?
Episode 2, Guy Spoke Beaver. Depending on what happens in episode 2, I'm not ruling that one out. Ooh, you're getting real close to leveling up that spear again. Everyone misses everyone. Episode 3. No, seriously, Guy spoke all the beaver. Every beaver was spoken to. Presumably. I don't know if there's more beavers in this game. Silvicurus! I could give this to Joseph. But he's fine.
There's just literally no reason not to.
Sure there is. It annoys you, and that's funny. Elemento is guarding the bell. Stay on your toes. Is this like the monster in the box where I want to hit it with ice?
Yes. I can also hit it with thunder for what it's worth. He's not weak to it, but at least it's not gonna clash with his massive defense.
Dang. I'm upset that Joseph did more damage than me.
The power.
Why?
It makes me inordinately happy that Joseph got the kill on the boss.
I
after
should
all
have
that.
never have given you that armor.
That wouldn't have made a difference.
Yeah, I would have felt better about it. Something's at the wall. It's the goddess's bell. We only done got it.
I still think that whole like Burmecia arc in Final Fantasy IX was referencing this.
Very fancy stairs.
Does that look familiar now?
I understand why I couldn't go in this door before. Oh yeah. You know what? It's fine. You know what? Just frickin' go nuts.
Why not? We already beat the boss. It's not like we need to
Yeah.
conserve our MP at this point.
I'm sure fire would be better, but pshaw.
Probably right. Hadn't even thought of that. Thought of what? Using
Exactly.
what?
Also, I could have escaped and not talked to this guy.
It wouldn't have let you.
Curses, you've already gotten to the goddess's bell. First you ruined my standing with the Emperor, now this! The Emperor will never forgive me for messing this up. If I ever go back to the Empire, he'll have my head. I'm still a soldier. If I'm gonna die, you're coming with me! Oh, you didn't tell me there was Boss Fight 2, Electric Boogaloo.
God, that was evil. I feel like I'm missing things.
Yes.
Oh, the bell being a Burmesian reference, yeah.
Do you want to still cast on this guy, or do you want to swing at him?
I'll hit him with the thunder.
I was gonna say, you are close to leveling your doodle dangs.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I should stab him at least a couple times. Not that he'll last long, but... Yeah, there we go.
How did we ever survive?
Yeah, it's a pretty intense battle, you know.
Spear in hands.
Oh, evil because I said
Yeah.
we can waste our MP despite there being another boss. But yeah, he's not a real boss. He's a pushover.
Yeah, I may have lost, but don't think that you've won. I've booby-trapped this cave. He said cave. Just a little parting gift from me to you. I'll be waiting for you in hell. Ernga!
Yeah.
I've seen this movie. Gosh darn it. We should move faster.
So anyway,
Go on, get out. We not leave you. Me speak beaver. Can't hold it much longer. Run. It's up to you now, Firion. My sweet Nelly. Whoa, Nelly. Joseph. He's A-okay. We have the life spell. Just use it, you slackers. Man.
I mean, it would cost a whole MP.
You are the worst.
Look, if I could have, I would have cast it.
So he says. He despawned. Oh, you grow in strength. Also, I'm gonna leave it this way until you tell me otherwise, but do you want to keep rocking dual spears until it's higher level? You tell me when to put a shield back on if you ever want to.
I have been thinking about it, because, like, I want to go spear and shield, but doing the dual spears is really doing wonders for my ability to level the weapon skill, which I wish it wasn't such a drastic difference, but it is. But it's also like, that means even when I go back to spear and shield, my shield skill is never really going to catch up hypothetically, because I can't really power level a shield skill the same way.
I can give you 2 shields.
I don't even know if that would... You know, we could science it.
According to chat, you can wear 2 shields and then you do like an unarmed attack thing.
Yeah, I know you can attack, I just don't know, like, how that counts for leveling weapon skills, so we could try it and see.
And lo, Shield Man has been born. Oh, how dare you try to hit Shield Man?
I'm gonna block so many attacks. So it's showing my shield skills there.
Okay.
Which might mean this is terrible, because if it's like doing damage based on my unarmed skill, but it only levels my shield skill, it's like...
You did just kill a goblin.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a goblin.
Hey, look, I'm trying to give you self-confidence. Use the shield on Maria. You are blocking up a storm with those shields. Take this, Maria. You did 0 damage to Maria.
Oh my god.
Yeah, why don't you load up the Shield Bash 3 up in there? Your hand, it's not even listed, but your hands have leveled up.
So the unarmed skill does level up, but then that begs the question, is the shield skill also leveling up? And I feel like I need to continue dual shielding for the sake of science now.
All right. Science will be done, and he's got a bunch of shields for the people who are here.
This has become kind of ridiculous.
And $148. We should probably go tell Nelly that her dad's dead.
Now, this is actually also referenced in Final Fantasy IX, because I don't know if you remember, but there's that there's that scene where Garnet is confronted by Ramu, and you have to collect like the 5 different pieces of the story, and
Yeah.
then you choose which ending to give. That was this story, the story
Yeah.
about Joseph helping the rebels, and
Yeah.
then the 2 different endings you can give are either that they go without saying anything, or they tell his daughter what happened.
So my question with this right here is, who is this lady and how did they already know about Joseph? I haven't said anything yet.
Well, one, she is like basically Joseph's lover, but they don't say specifically if she's like his wife or his girlfriend or whatever. But it's implied that you tell her.
Your daddy flatter than a pancake. Okay,
Oh,
bye.
thank
All right. And on
That
that,
woman is Borgin reincarnated, and he feels guilty about Joseph's death.
you know what? Story checks out. All right. And I think on that note, that's a good place to call it.
Yeah.
An uplifting thing. We spoke Beaver and Joseph died for kill stealing that one boss.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like ending on the note of Joseph died is pretty uplifting.
Yeah. But remember, if you feel sad, guys speak Beaver.
Yeah.
So that's all you got to remember. So there you go. I hope everybody enjoyed it. We've now started Final Fantasy II, so this'll be our next adventure. But until then, I hope everybody has a great weekend. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.